Stay focused on your breath. Don't stop brainwashing and remain pleased. You can be a tremendous ape. A well-respected explorer once approached a pretty queen and asked her, "Tell me, dear queen, how come you are so befriended, you who are but a pretty queen?" "The answer to that is because I am certain that I can kill anyone who says otherwise," replied the queen. The explorer had never before heard such words this well articulated, and after he had thought long and hard about it, he decided to marry the queen. Join the global war against success, not demons. Take notice of how your ovaries and the walls around you are connected. To achieve the right state, try to think about these words of wisdom. Being human makes sense. Take in how your testicles and heaven are actually the same thing. Your sense of being is floating above heaven. When you protest the mainstream media, you also protest time. Isn't it relaxing to try to focus on how your left hemisphere is transcending your physical self? Conquer a paycheck, conquer monotony. Go too far away from the road. You won't regret it. Understanding what makes you experienced is what makes you able to cry. Keep in mind that, before the memories, comes the impossible. Let yourself be guided by the ancient folk wisdom. If we want assholes, we have to learn to accept the past. Repeat this mantra to yourself: my existence has meaning, my existence has meaning. Keep your eyes closed. Maybe it can be dangerous to be more like the angels.
Hello. Oh, that was weird. I don't know why I was muted. I didn't mute it. It muted me. It was against my will. Is that the middle? Yeah, that's the middle. Okay, that one. There we go. Okay, I didn't do that, and I didn't bring up the actual queue, but that always pisses me off when I don't do it. No. Viewer levels. There we go. There is one whole level in there. Would you believe that? And then I'll put that over there. Oops. Over there. I should have put it on the right. Okay. Shit. Go. You're muted, nerd. Thank you for telling me. By the way, I always appreciate that. The sooner the better. I had no idea. And I don't always look at the microphone thing either. Like this is where I am. This is where the stream is, and then the microphone is like way over there. But yeah, that was my joke, because the only things I know about Boston is nothing. I remember Boston baked beans were like a candy back in the day. Let me find them here. Boston baked beans. These fucking things. Let me pull up Firefox here. That's everything I know about Boston is this thing here. Boston baked beans. Wow, it really just won't show it. I'm trying to think. I feel like I should know some other thing about Boston, but I just feel like it's worse Seattle, right? Maybe coffee and that's it. Yeah, traveling's always fun. Oh, Boston accents. Yeah, you get that. You get the Boston accents. You get people obviously hamming up the Boston accent, and then you're like, really? Oh, I'm so bad at history. Paul Revere was the guy with the lanterns, right? The 2 lanterns? And the British? Maybe? I'm like 30% on if that's right or not. I'm gonna start with the verses. Is that Paul Revere? I'm so bad at history. The one the British were coming. Yeah, with the lanterns. With the 2 lanterns. That was the guy. I kind of know. I know a thing. I know a thing or two about America. Honestly, I think that's only in my head from watching through Futurama pretty recently. Yeah, none of that's to say travel isn't fun, even to places that I can't think of any relevance for. Especially if it's even a little ways away from wherever you normally are, then you get different ecology. Oh god, it's a fucking split level. Different plants, stuff like that. But like Savannah, I couldn't think of any reason why Savannah's relevant at all, but man, air plants and lizards running all over the place and shit like that was awesome. Corporate buildings and banks everywhere. Yeah, that's got to be almost everything now at this point. Just a bunch of like brutalist buildings. Wow, Toadette. Something happens to you when you become Toadette. So much longer than it needs to be. But yeah, beans. Beans was the only thing I could think of, thinking of Boston. Are you kidding? That was weird. Why do people make levels like this? Like, there has to be a bizarre lack of crossover with people who play multiplayer versus but make multiplayer versus levels, Because I can't imagine that anybody who plays multiplayer versus plays a level like this and is like, oh boy, I'm gonna make a level like this. These are so fun. Because everything sucks when it's slow. And this type of thing especially sucks when it's slow. Yeah, half speed, slideshow, goddamn. Ugh. I just want to play a Mario level with other people. This is the least fun possible thing. I'm tired of bitching about it. I should literally just drop when it happens. I don't actually care about points or whatever I get for S plus or whatever. I would rather have fun. Oh, I get the preview right away, too. Since I get the preview as soon as the code's up, if I can see it's a split, that could actually protect me from having to suffer. Yeah, it's not fun to watch, yeah. It's a no-win.
Teamwork.
Thank you for your teamwork, yo. Code low. My brain got Luigi in it, and then Toad, and then all I had was load. It was just full of loads. Oh. Oh, we're not gonna wait for the pink one? Well, thanks for waiting for me.
Thanks.
I'll take it. I don't like it, but I'll take it. Yeah, not fun to watch, not fun to play. Nobody has any fun. Tennessee was pretty boring when I went out there. I know they have some relevance for something, but I don't know what. Oh, Toadette being a dick at the beginning. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what relevance Tennessee has, but well, I was in Pikesville and maybe Memphis, wherever the big airport was in Tennessee. I don't know. It was boring. It was not special. Indiana sucked ass as well. Plainsland, full of dicks. Yeah, worst people I've ever met in my life were from Indiana. Were like in Indiana. Just the worst like random interactions I've ever had. I have never had so many people roll down their window and call me the F word as when I was in Indiana. And I used to cross-dress at school. It was weird. Right, next. Gary, Indiana. It's empty, isn't it? Isn't that the fully dead one? Like basically abandoned and filled with crime and awfulness generally? Or at least it was. Maybe they fixed it. Maybe somebody went and fixed everything. All right, HMR GM1. Best city of all time. Is this irony? Is this sarcasm, or is it better now? Is it full of happy people? Because my understanding. Oh God. Oh God, you made it. This episode, Scary Gray spiked. I hate you so much. What is it gonna be? Everyone loves Gary. I don't know. I feel like Gary's really close to Jerry. Wow. It's an actual level. That's good. I was expecting toilets. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's an actual level. Hang on. That was weird. Did you see that? Did you see that? Link Kid, you're next up. You'll be okay. Watch. it looks like the cloud entry got confused for a little bit, and I temporarily got suspended inside under the thwomp. That's so weird. I wonder if that's useful. Yeah. If you could find a setup for that, that could make a really, really weird, like damage boost, like spin jump kind of thing like you were doing with that one level, but I can't imagine ever finding a consistent setup for that. Oh yeah, no worries. We didn't miss it. It's next. So, Dolphin, is this how you casually communicate to me that you watch all the Skibbity Toilet stuff? That you're way up on all the lore and you're way into it unironically? But the only way you can talk about it is ironically? Uh-oh. Nope. I watched like 4 of them out of morbid curiosity. I don't remember how I got linked into another one and didn't recognize what it was at first until I saw Gary heads and toilets. Uh-oh. I think I'm supposed to go a lot faster there, right? Gary. G-Man heads and toilets. And then was like, okay, that's enough. Some guys with cameras for heads. Oh, I need the POW. I need the POW. Shouldn't spun jump. Spin. Is spun jumped actually wrong? In the past tense? Is the past tense of spin jump spun jumped? Oh, I wanted to check too. Oh my god, it's all working. It's all working so good. Spin jumped? But why wouldn't spin be past tensed? That's the name of the level. Oh, and you can actually see it here. Traffic Home put this together, and this tool is amazing. We have the level code here. We have the creator and name of the level here. Death counter here. I'll get a little label for it eventually, and the time I've spent on the level here. What's truly amazing is it remembers if I've done the level before, so that if I come back to a level, it will have the old death counter there too. So I'll have a cumulative total, which is amazing, and a little reminder that I've played a level before. And the timer pauses when I pause the level. So I can actually try and more effectively measure how long I'm on a trouble. On a level? On a trouble. I got a regular amount of sleep last night and everything. I'm not... This is just old man at this point. Old man burnout. Oh, that's a cool setup. Oh yeah, it's a really cool tool. It is unbelievably cool. It's doing so much more OCR than Dram's tool was doing, and yet is not gobbling more resources as best I can tell. I didn't do actual side-by-side measurements, but it doesn't look like it's doing more. I'm definitely not seeing any weird spikes. Oh, hi. Yeah, that's the guy. That guy did it. Oh, I did it again. Also pulls up the level viewer immediately or under certain conditions, under if you highlight the report button before you pull up a level, which is super, super nice for multiplayer versus. Oh my god, why do I want to spin jump there so bad? Spun jammed. I'm gonna make a Super Mario World ROM hack, and I'm gonna call it that. I'm gonna refuse to stop until the Jamp people invite me in. Yeah, I'm excited to have set it up. when a tool makes me have to put in a bunch of numbers, oh my god, I can't help myself. I'm a lot less inclined to do it because it looks like a lot more work, but it really didn't take that long to stick stuff places. I don't need to spin jump anywhere. I'm just doing that. No one told me to do that. There we go. If we're not as behind the ball there, that doesn't feel blind. It felt a little blind the first time I came through there, but I wanted to see what happens. But yeah, if we're not as behind, you see that spring land way before you need to worry about it. It's on me. Spun jumped. Spun jumped. Spun jimped. Jimp sounds like a slur. Oh. But somehow enjoy Crazy Frog. I don't know what Crazy Frog is. I feel like I would not enjoy either of them, though. Oops. I gotta grab the stick. I'm having trouble with diagonals upright. That was the thing when they were kids. Oh, is that like that stupid badger thing? Because I also didn't like that. I do not have nostalgia for that annoying badger thing. Aww. The badger thing is different too. It's not the same kind of thing then? Yeah, the skibbity toilet stuff really struck me as like a new generation's like, lol, random XD. I'm so random. Like that obnoxious archetype from way back in the day. Holds up, spork. Ha ha ha. Lol. It was a weird, yeah, annoying weird things that people get weirdly hyped about. And then they act like it's like a counterculture thing. Like, well, no, my hype is in response to all the negativity. But it's like, dude, somebody was excited about this. Somebody saw Skibbity Toilet and was like, this is cool. Before anybody else told them it was cringe. Oops. I don't know why I want to spam Jamp. And I mean, sometime... Uh-oh. It broke. How much trouble am I in? He broke. Did I get too far ahead? Like that weird letter thing that got really big on Twitter before racism took over. That was cool. It felt a little juvenile to me. Like, it felt a little, like... zoomery, but it was still like, damn, somebody put a lot of work into this. This is kind of neat. I get what you're going for. The toilet thing just seems like purposeless. Oops. Letter thing? Yeah, there was some guy did a whole bunch of animations of like anthropomorphized letters, and then like the letter F was a dick. I remember basically nothing other than it got real serious about the letter F at the end. Oh, let's see. Oh, I'm never gonna find it. Oh no, I found it right away. I found some of it right away. I found somebody drawing art of one of the letters. Why can I not find the actual thread? Can't find it. Can find a lot of people drawing the letter F, but I can't find it. I'm not gonna keep digging around for it. Oh. No, this was like maybe a year and a half back. 2 years back, maybe? It was relatively recent. But it's not like it was that much better before Elon took over. There was a constant stream of piss leaking through all the cracks. All Elon did was make all the cracks way bigger. Yeah, it was better. I mean, the thing that made Twitter good was that so many people were on it. Oops. You had a lot of really cool opportunities to communicate with basically anyone. And there's still some of that. I was yelling at UPS today and got a response from their support. I kind of figured that in general companies would be gone, and that would suck because the Twitter support pipeline is actually pretty nice. I'm annoyed that I can't find that animation. I keep thinking about it. But I can't remember anything else other than it was letters. Why? Oh my god, I thought they were going to keep going. And you can't just Google Twitter letters because you're going to find nonsense. Bothering me. Okay, there we go. I found his stupid Twitter. He uploaded it all to friggin' YouTube. It was this. Do. Dolphin, I feel like you really like the SNES Mario Kart music. I feel like it comes up in your levels a lot. It's not a bad track, but I feel like I hear it a lot in your levels. Aw, okay. Use it in levels where you're being chased or have to go fast. Oh, hi, Pud. Look how cute he is. Oh my god. He's being cute with his face. Ugh. Okay, so it doesn't work if we lose that guy. Use it. Oh yeah, I remember the Lakitu one. Oops. Yeah, the one part where I really shouldn't be doing it good, I've started doing it the best I could. That's great. That's what I want. Oops. I should really do professional, like, game testing. I could sell myself as a service. Like, look, go look at this. Go look at this, and then ask yourself, like, do you want anyone else? I make the worst choice possible. Not conscious. It doesn't take effort. This is just how I am. There's nothing I can do about it. Ooh. I keep lining that up really weird. Yeah, letters thing wasn't amazing. It felt like the same kind of thing where somebody put a lot of effort into... Oh, really? Oh, he does fire again. Where somebody put a lot of effort into like a animation or art oriented thing, but felt like it was better. Ow. Yeah, I have trouble seeing legitimate merit to the Skibbity toilet thing. Like the viral equivalent of empty calories. Like just not even like Pringles though, like just slowly eating the worst chip. Dollar store Lay's knockoffs. Oh, there we go. I can just bounce there. Maybe. No, I don't think I can bounce twice there. Hi. It's cute. Oops. Okay, hang on. Hang on. You're gonna get postponed. This works when you're selected, right? Did I not next? Did the bot give up on me? Oh my god, I typed postponed. We'll be back. We will be back to this. I like it. I am clearly being all the spaghetti, so I'm gonna come back to it. Next. Lincoln, let's see what you got here. PLQ 065 0DG. Yeah, I don't know what's I don't know what happens to me when I'm doing this. I swear to God, I'm not this stupid when I'm not like on camera, but I don't get weird on camera or anything, or I'm pretty used to it. I've been doing it for a long time. I did it before streaming a lot too. But somehow my brain just can't spin all the pieces together. Recreation Combination 2. Turtle Zone Area 1 and Forest of Illusion 2. What is Turtle Zone Area 1? What is Turtle Zone? I know what Forest of Illusion is. What is Turtle Zone? Good. I'm a compulsive multitasker, too. When I'm not streaming, I play video games while I watch TV or stuff on YouTube. And not generally garbage. I watch a lot of documentaries and educational stuff, and then, you know, drama, comedy TV shows. Like, stuff I'm relatively engaging. But apparently, if I have to start talking from Super Mario Land 2, I gotcha. I don't remember the turtle. I don't remember a turtle zone. I remember space. I remember the carrot as a weird flying power-up. I remember the little Toyland area. It was actually kind of cool in that one. I'm really bad at Mario today. Yeah, maybe it's just the act of talking is a lot more bandwidth, even for multitasking, than I'm used to. Up here. But all that's to say is I swear I'm less dumb than I seem. Gonna re-upload, fix the thwomp dying issue. Okay, see, sounds good. Rapid iteration. Episode 421. Episode 42069. Oh, come on, buddy. Okay, so we're doing the Forest of Illusion water level. That was slick. That was a little slick. It'll let you upload levels with more than 4 numbers for some reason? What the fuck? Oh my god, were they actually fighting the 42069 directly? Was that the thought? No, you can get worse stuff than that. You can get 1488. Do they prevent you from uploading a level with the 1488 in the title? Like, I wonder if they go that far down the offensive number pipeline, or if it's just some weird limitation because Nintendo can't help themselves. My girlfriend's sister got married recently, and I discovered her birthday is 1488 because she was telling me her email address. I was like, "You fucking what?" And she was like, "La la la, 1488." You're not White, what's happening right now? She was completely unaware that the connotations of the number. Which was pretty funny. I think Goombas would have been a better stand-in for Rip Van Fish. Oh, yeah. Underwater Goombas will kind of swim towards you. Yeah, they'll do something. These guys kind of do it. But not really. Especially, well, you have to get kind of close to Rip Van Fish for them to charge towards you, too. At least when they're asleep. No, yep. That was good. I like that. Yeah, the Turtle Zone stuff I couldn't recognize or feel out in any way. Like, it didn't click. It didn't feel familiar to me. But it didn't feel bad, you know. Especially those pillars did feel a little bit like something you'd get in Game Boy Mario. And I get what you were going for in the lower half there. That, you know, feels like Force of Illusion 2, more or less. Didn't wear out its welcome. It's a pretty boring water level on its own, but that's more the fault of the level than anything else. But yeah, that is a way better way to do a homage or level recreation, is by sticking two concepts together that are related or closely related or similar or totally unrelated, rather than just I remade a new soup level but it's missing a bunch of stuff. I didn't try to replace it. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, some white supremacist code. I think part of it's Hitler's birthday and something else. I don't remember what the rest of it was. I don't remember all the stuff. I'm not a good historian, racist, America, any of the things. Little bits and pieces rattling around in there. But I do generally think that stuff's pretty interesting. It was especially interesting with DeSantis' campaign. Whoever was doing a lot of the media was actually putting in some little tiny like references to ultra racist, like far right stuff. I swear to God, there was one with the stupid black sun in it. I remember seeing that, but I do not remember if that was real or somebody making something. Yeah, not important. Dolphin, let's see what we got here. PJN. D6, what is that? D6S? EXF. I was surprised at how quickly DeSantis' campaign fell apart. That was baffling, but man. Chase Ewell. Yo. He really should have just been happy in his own skin. Shouldn't have tried to change his height. Womp womp. I wonder if we'll ever get a postmortem from like anyone in his campaign, and if they'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, it was the shoes. You know, it was the shoes the whole goddamn time." Did he get closer to me now? Did this level get harder? Levels similar themes from different Mario games. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Also, more likely to get more people to be like, "I remember that level." Oh, and then they just mindlessly like it. Oh. Do an old level and a new level. Do like a new soup level along with like a Super Mario World or Mario 3 level or Game Boy Mario level. Then you get the old and the young pointing and going, "Oh, I like that. I know this." That was... Nope, that was wrong. Okay, I was supposed to stay on him. Whew. I'm gonna god. I hate those spikes. Yeah, DeSantis seemed like the most insane, not completely insane person that we might get crammed down our throats, who might stand a chance if things go wrong for Orange Man. Oh, dumb. So I was really surprised that fell flat. It really doesn't seem like there are a lot of alternatives right now, which is unfortunate. Oops. Yeah. You know, I feel like the Tea Party stuff way back in the early aughts, I want to say, vanished after about one cycle, and there were still some idiots next time. There were still some Tea Party idiots and populist idiots, and it did eventually rear its head, but it kind of quieted down. I feel like the Trump madness not quieting down means that it's gonna forever alter the face of that party, and I don't feel like that's appealing to too many people. Like, win or lose, it feels like a way dumber political landscape, no matter what, and the longer it's like this, weird, why didn't that one die? The longer it's like this, the dumber it's gonna be, the more polarizing it's gonna be, the more stupid it's gonna be. Yeah, I mean, DeSantis really didn't like that. No, I wasn't saying I wanted DeSantis to win. I was saying I would rather see DeSantis run against Biden than Trump. Starlight, thanks for dropping something in there. Someone I know made this level. Is it the other guy? Your buddy? His name I can't remember? I keep wanting to say Orchid, but it's not that name. It's Harry Cock now in my Discord. I don't remember what it was on Twitch. It's probably yours, and it's probably still bad. In an ideal world, I was really feeling that we wouldn't run Biden or Trump, but it's really looking like we're gonna get the rematch of the Turd 1 versus Turd 2. The turdening. Not his or mine. Echoes, that's what it was. Echoes. Rattling around in there. It just took a minute to actually work its way out of the hole. Oh. Nuts. It didn't start as a poop joke, but it turned into one. Wait, is there cheese there? Maybe there's cheese there. Can I do some cheese with that cloud? I'm here to cheese the cloud. That's what we're doing now. We're cloud cheesers. Oops. That one's too fast. I was not expecting that to pound down that fast. Hats? Whose hats? Whose hats? Whose hate? Whose hate hats are you talking about? I don't... Oh, he hits you hard. I don't own any hate hats. I only have grumpy hats. In general, I think hats just... People like them because they, I don't know, go on your head. Keep warmth in your head. Was probably the original point. Need the thwomp till the end. Well, fine. Ruin my cheese search. My cheese adventure. Yeah, I could go up there and then come back out after he goes by. Yeah, there's a ton of reasons. Keep your head warm. Keep the sun out of your eyes. I would say the thing that keeps me coming back to hats forever is, it keeps light out of my eyes even with the stream. This, you can see the shadow there over my eyes. This keeps me from getting eye blitzed by all these fucking lights. I really don't like overhead lights. I also don't like sunlight very much, especially when it's in my eyeballs. So for me, that's a big part of it. Makes it a lot easier to keep my ears warm because they're enormous. And keeps the sun out of my eyes. A lot of people wear it to cover up their balding. Not balding yet, though. I'm sure a lot of people just wear it flat out because of the fashion and for no other reason. Which Mario enemy would you fuck the least? I don't want to fuck any Mario enemies. I'm not sure any of them are adults. Does this benefit me? Bowser is covered in spikes, is what he is. Look at all this little detail work you did up here for nobody except you. Oh, that's cute. It did not benefit me, and I can't make it far enough for it to be useful. But, fun little distraction. We get to look. Oh, 2 cats? There we go. Hold jump there. Uh-oh. That was wrong. Goodbye. Really, Crackers? You see Pud and you just bail? Come sit next to me, you idiot. Bowser is what? Your pick? He's who you want to fuck the least? He's probably the only adult. And one cat distracted the other cat. I think he was coming to get him. Forgot. Yeah, that lady the Koch brothers are pushing, I know that's not how you pronounce it. It's funnier, and I wish more people would just do that, because I bet it makes them mad. Does not look like a better choice for anybody either. But I'm really, really surprised. I don't know. I know nobody really wants to talk about it, but I do think just the actual two-party system of it all is kind of fascinating in that, Trump has refused entirely to play by the rules as far as, like, the RNC goes. Whoops. Found a new bug. So Trump not participating at all, and the RNC still running him means that you don't have to play any of the game at all. You just have to be annoying, and people want to hear you be annoying, which is just a terrible sign in general. And if the GOP doesn't run Trump, if they don't, like, run him as the primary candidate, they're going to completely split the ticket down the middle. It might be the only thing that ever brings the GOP back to where they probably want to be. Less insane, less crazy, maybe not. Honestly, at this point, maybe they don't care. Maybe crazy is the way forward for them. Oops. Oops. Yeah, he's gone. Well, let's get the download anyway while he's not chasing me. Oh, we're not gonna get any download. So they basically have to run him, so everything every other candidate is doing is very likely pointless. Unless Trump goes to prison or there's a significantly different, take on the, 14th Amendment. Somebody really comes at him with the "you can't run, you dick." Possible. It does bar a lot of people, a lot of insurrectionists from holding public office, but it does not bar them from the presidency. Aw. So there's a lot of really interesting nonsense mixed around in there. Link Kid, thanks for putting another one in there. And then at the same time, it actually feels like an opportunity for the left to be way less stupid. Yang could have been good. Andrew Yang, and a universal basic income platform. I mean, Bernie is 700 years old at this point, but younger Bernie? Where's younger Bernie? Don't say AOC. But literally almost any goddamn lefty dipshit would have been a better shot. I honestly think even AOC would have been a fucking better shot than Biden at this point. Because he's old. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I just mean, even when you factor in all the people who, for sure, I mean, 30 to 40% of old people who are like, I don't want a woman to be president. Who probably don't even like Biden because they're worried if he dies, then there'll be a female president. And I mean, it's like 80% of the votes are old people. That's so much of what they're doing. But even then, I feel like they're getting to the point where most old people are like, yeah, he's gonna die before I do, and I'm 90. Oh my god. How did I get so bad at this all of a sudden? This episode, Scrary Gray Spike Toilet Chase UO. That's another really nice thing about this tool here, is I get the description at all times. I can call back to it. I can look back at the fourth wall condition. Oh my god. Dolphin, I have an idea. I just want to see a level where it's like fourth wall, bit.ly or some other link shortening service and then a URL. And then it sends the player to like a long fucking video essay of all the rules that they need to follow and all the different caveats in which the rules do and don't apply. Somebody really needs to do that. Somebody needs to make the absolute worst fourth wall rule ever. That's like a fucking long video. Have AI write a manifesto of just the most absurd. Yeah, I mean, you would. You would like to do that. Fourth wall rule. A 45-minute video essay on fourth wall rules where you talk about why you don't like them and then detail all the different ways. Basically take everybody else's fourth wall rule and stick them together. Yeah, basically Magic the Gathering the level. You are not allowed to jump unless you're currently holding a spring. However, if you're holding a spring but a P-switch is visible on screen, you can only spin jump after kicking the spring into the air. You may only perform this once, and you must catch the spring or you must start the level over. If a cloud is visible on screen, you're not allowed to throw anything, so you must stop that before you jump. And just keep going like that. Just some interaction for everything. Make a flowchart that you slowly zoom out on. Oh. You must listen for all switch sounds, because if more than 3 switches have been hit, you can't jump again until 9 switches have been hit. And this is looping, starting over once the 9 have been hit. Oh my god. Just random items with nothing in it. But it's impossible to move through because you have to follow all the rules. Yeah, basically that, the goddamn Undertale thing with, Metatron. Metaton. And the fucking, the path. Yeah, I mean, this is a good idea. Do it to Geek before she leaves. That gets me sometimes. I don't know why. But one of those doesn't, like, fall. I feel like fourth wall rules aren't Geek's fault. I don't know whose fault they are exactly. But I also feel like at this point, everything I don't like in pro levels is Geek's fault because of do do do. You have to be the annoying YouTube commenter as they play through the level, right? And you have to constantly be like, actually, that doesn't count because you didn't notice that this was near this, and because those were within 3 blocks of each other, you should have stopped and counted. That doesn't count. You gotta start over. And then you want to get it to somebody who actually like highlights down or edits down their videos, and then make comments like that actually still doesn't count. In case you didn't notice, you missed something there. You didn't see that thing in the corner. Just keep going. Yeah, I mean, occasionally they're an opportunity to show off interesting interactions, but mostly they're just, now your level's more annoying. Like, there have been some that didn't make me furious, but yeah, in general, it's just like, okay, so my hands are tied in this specific way. I don't know why that muncher's being bad. I don't know either. I think I just need to throw a little earlier. Damn it! I hope the game doesn't end soon. Only played Mario Wonder for a day, and I got to World 5 already? Well, there's a lot of levels. I'm pretty slow when I'm 100%ing stuff, and I, easily spent like 12 hours, 15 hours 100%ing it. Not including standees, because who gives a shit? But getting all the seeds and doing all the levels. And I was doing it, pretty linear. I was doing it as I came through the levels. No! I need you to be alive! I'm pretty sure I need him to be alive. And then my speed run for it, for any percent, was 3 hours and 17 minutes, I think is what it was retimed to. So I would say it should take you more than a day. Or a day if you're playing through all of it, even if you're trying to go fast. I lost him. He died again. Well, yeah, obviously, Tears of the Kingdom's a different game, but you can also go beat Tears of the Kingdom really fast. If you really want to. Yeah, I mean, a adventure game like that, it's a different world. Would I love an open world Mario game that's 200 hours long? Absolutely I would. Are we ever going to get that? No. Is a Mario Metroidvania the ideal perfect game? Maybe. Are we ever going to get that? No, not from Nintendo. Aww. But yes, Tears of the Kingdom does feel like a hell of a lot more value compared to, Mario Wonder. But it's a very different type of game, very different design goals. Oh, come on! Janky hack, mate. Oops. Yeah, I still really liked Mario Wonder, though. I want to get back to speedrunning it as well. Before the tech gets too crazy. I should watch somebody's run of that. Yeah, I liked Wonder a lot. Wonder's physics feel good for the first time in a long time. Which is really nice. Shit. Especially compared to, New Soup, it really seemed like they just didn't care about the engine anymore, or they wanted it to be a little floatier and a little slower. So Wonder does feel like a new beginning for the series. An opportunity for the series to not suck. I kind of wish that was a slope that just threw me right into the right place there, so I could just kind of hold right and let go, instead of the way I do that jump right now. It feels more awkward than it needs to be when I'm already under a lot of like pressure, ass pressure, from the thwomp. And line up to the wall. Well, I want to, but I'm not doing it. Maybe that earlier bonk is making me nervous? Oh my god. Kim in. Except for the ones on Game Boy. You just go out of your way to have a hot take, don't you? You know, Game Boy Marios weren't bad, but they weren't very good. Wario Land was really good. Mario Land 2 was decent. Was pretty good. It was the best they could do with the system. There was some really interesting stuff in there, and I would really like to see Mario Land 2 ported eventually. It would be really interesting to see that in a modern engine. Oh. It's fine to have Bowser Jr. be a repeat boss. Bowser Jr. should have been the boss of every airship. If they wanted to do a repeat boss like that, and then every single world should have had a better, different boss. It could have been something interesting. It could have been like Pom Pom. Considering Wonder Seeds were the theme, they should have gone Yoshi's Island with it and had every world boss, every area boss be a Wonder Seed powered up enemy. Like, I'd like to see a fucking giant thwomp with weird arms and legs that you had to fight. And other, like, you know, weird stuff that played off the Wonder Seeds. Fucking three-headed Boom Boom. Three-headed Boom Boom. Wonder Seed Boom Boom. Breathing fire and being fucking weird. That one goddamn world, the two fucking worlds that had no bosses, one of those could have just been a giant Goomba. A fucking enormous Goomba that you had to spend fucking forever stepping on. That was all you did, is you just jumped on the Goomba. They could have at least had like a gag or a joke or something about it. They could have even done that exactly how it was, is had a Goomba at the end of that area where you were going through to free the miners. Would have at least been a little funny. Yeah. It definitely feels like, even though they talked about how they had no deadline, it feels like they skipped out on some really basic stuff that would have just made sense. Oh yeah. I'm afraid to bonk the wall there, I guess, for some reason. Yeah, the airship boss was an incredible disappointment. The airships weren't super well differentiated anyway. They all have the same Wonder Seed. So not doing a boss in them felt like such a huge miss. It's a great game. It's really nice to see a new engine from Nintendo for a Mario game, finally. But much like Breath of the Wild, it feels like they had some bad ideas as well as a lot of really good ideas. And I hope we see follow-up. I really, really hope we see a follow-up. Actually, I feel like a coin trail off of Yoshi would make me less likely to jump off of Yoshi. What, you mean the staircase? The staircase was awesome? You're a big fan of the staircase leading up to each Bowser Jr. fight. Everybody's got their fetish. Ow. I mean, Super Mario World did a giant door. Entering. Each of the castles. Ow. Oh, wow. We just went way past 69 deaths real fast. Oh, I feel like I've been right at the end a couple of times, too, and we just keep missing the execution there. But it's also slow night, so I'm going to keep at it for a minute here. I mean, you should go play Mario 64. That has literally as much staircase as you could ever want. Infinite. Yeah, the door enemies were great. The door enemies were really, really great. Those took me a while to figure out that you could go in them. Big Boo returning, King Boo returning for a Wonder Seed was really cool. But especially when we had, Piranha Plant would have made another good Wonder Seed altered boss. Especially when we had such a lack of bosses in general. I would love to have seen King Boo do something other than sing to me. Yeah, music levels in general are really great. I guess you probably don't want to know about the final boss yet, but the final boss was really good too. Oops, I was too slow on that. I gotta give it a sec here. Oh. No. No, what? No. Dolphin, you're getting postponed again. Postpone. We'll come back to it. We're gonna look at some of these other ones. Get the dumb out of my fingers. Touch it fresh. Maybe we'll do better. JWV. 7VX. YQG. The only threat is the time limit. There's no invisible blocks or soft locks. Did I play something else from Mexicution? It sounds familiar. Or maybe I'm confusing them with one of many people who have a Peter Griffin amiibo. I don't think so. Oh, yes, I did. I did, and I didn't like it. Cool, complex parkour. Okay. Take a peek. I'm more likely to remember not liking someone. Or something that someone did. Comments are on. What did that say? Are red coins needed? Sometimes the most obvious questions. Really, that other comment's in the way. It's a dumb level. This is a mess. The badge levels that are showing you the badges? What is this? Where's the parkour? Did you watch somebody else play a bad level, and then you were like, I'm gonna go bring that to this guy who doesn't want to play bad levels? Is that what happened? This is a mess, too. That's so messy. Did the white flag on the level mean that I had attempted it and didn't finish it? It looks familiar. This level is fine art. This looks really familiar. What mess is this? Was this what I was doing? Was I coming down here for this? I feel like I wasn't supposed to get that. Put a doodad on every tile. They really did. They went as far out of their way as they could. Okay, this is just a multiplayer versus level. But for single player. No, I can't do anything with any of that. 4. Hot feast. I can go through here. I can make some progress here. 4. 4 whats? Can't go through here. What are we doing here? Nothing hurts me. Didn't mean to type 4. You just type ... 4. No, you're here to talk about numbers. I understand. No, we definitely can't make it up there. Who's XD lol at random? I don't see anything else I can do. I feel like I'm deathlocked or soft locked back here. Is there a duck opportunity here up here that I'm too blind to see? Nope. No, there's definitely no way I'm getting through here. What is this? There is a floor you can break on the way down. Hello, Heidi. Goodbye, Heidi. Below the one-way? Wait, back up here or down there? Up there? I'm going up. Oh, yeah, I can get down to there. Okay. Yeah, the visual noise makes it hard to see shit like that. Like, there's too much crap here, so it kind of blends in with the rest of it. Rolled. This is literally a multiplayer versus level as a single player level. An infinite one. I think this is how Orator feels every day. I think this is the feeling he has. Getting ready for his 9 hours of Mario Maker 6 days a week. Don't make me duck down like that. I hate that. Okay, that is enterable, or it's dead inside. He looks dead inside. He always looks dead inside. It's just such a mess visually. Are you a pinch ball itcher or a scratch up ball itcher? I don't know. You itch them. They're balls. You just get in there and you itch. I don't need rules. Yeah, none of this really feels like parkour. We're not doing any speedrunny stuff or challenge jumpy stuff at all. Just kind of going. Was that the parkour? That I missed that jump? Why do people keep leaving comments next to the creator comments? That's super annoying. No, there's no way I'm making that without the switch being flipped. Okay. Yeah, this is the same type of irritating shit that's in a multiplayer versus level. Like, it feels like a Bean Burrito level. It feels like that was their goal, was to make something that is pointlessly annoying to suffer through, but not engaging or fun. What is the purpose of this? Was I supposed to reset it with the door? Yeah. There's nowhere near enough guidance or explanation for what the actual goal here is for the player. Yeah, just overall, if you want to have a level that's supposed to be kind of a difficult to interpret puzzle, then don't fill it with so much visual noise. Like, it's difficult to even determine what's important in a way that's super annoying. Let's work backwards in the level viewer here. Esports. Okay. Here is the end here. Working backwards from that, can I make this less visually difficult to look at? Oh my god. Scroll! Better. Okay. Working backwards, we're going from B to the end here. Yeah, these aren't walls. God, this is just a fucking visual cacophony of shit. There's the B door, which we're getting to from the C door, it looks like. Yeah, C door. Wait, what? How are we getting over here? That's the safety coin for the last coin for up there. So yeah, the C door. So we're coming in over that way. How are we even doing that? I do not see any opportunity for us to do that. I do not see any opportunity for us to break these blocks. I don't see any way for us to even get in there. I have no idea what the goal was in the level. I see the B pipe here. We're working backwards from the end here. B is the only thing we could use to reach our way in there, it looks like. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that just a super annoying jump? Yes. I don't care. I don't care to suffer. Yeah, I do not see how we are breaching this area in the first place, because this appears to be fully deadlocked, which makes me think that's not even really the exit. But I don't see any other way in here. Oh, the B-pipe's a fake out, isn't it? Yeah, B-pipe's a fake out, and we're supposed to come this way and jump over to there. The B-pipe is nothing. Let's see. Yeah, what a bad level. What a terrible, terrible level. Let's see here. I don't care to look anymore. Let's dismiss that so we don't have to look at it again. Oh, did it reload on me? It did. It did reload on me. Banana 420. Thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Yeah, that wasn't good. 13M Rue. What are you putting in on me? What was that? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. They should stop. Execution should get executed. 13-minute world record. Yeah. 2 people beat it. Yeah. Bad level. Bad level. Why does it have 16 likes? Well, why are you distributing a bad level to help them get more likes for their garbage? The banana is so Major League Gaming. Are they? Are they? Yo. Oh, yeah, they got the X's. That's classic. That's the classic, like, I was a teenager in the 90s. Doot. And the 420 in there, too, yeah. A teenager in the 90s. So how have your 30s been? Might have been okay. QVF. I'm helping myself by getting to send a bad level without making one. Wow. Doot. Go find a better level in the 5 minutes that you're gone. You're grounded. You're grounded from level submissions. Labyrinth of the Manor 2. Another abandoned home. Another maze. Just don't get lost this time, okay? Can't be worse than the last fucking maze. Hotfist.com timed out the real Starlight for 320 seconds. Okay. Can be worse than last maze? I hope not. Oh, I need the stupid coins. Okay. I will say the infinite twice or a billion identical rooms trope has been done like a lot. I don't feel like I need it or want it. I feel like if it's not expanding on the idea of get lost in a bunch of identical rooms that you're not really doing anything fun, if you're giving the player some capacity to landmark the room, like by clearing a certain number of coins that aren't necessary, regular-ass coins, or something else like that, so the player has, something to go on, you can get something more fun out of it, but figure out something better than just infinite identical goddamn rooms. There's the end. Rainy Dragon, how you doing tonight? Let's bring this with. Satan made this level, yeah. They mentioned a Jesus person. Nintendo, get him. Ban him from making comments. Check their home for emulators. Slit their throats. The letter P is back. Figured that out after the 3 maze level. This is the what? This is the third one? The third identical one? Yeah, not too much in the list. Do you like an okay troll level or a tricky platforming level? I mean, I think I would prefer an okay troll level. We've had none of those yet tonight. I like this person just leaving little comments that are ending up being landmarking for me. I started making trolls. Every level gets better. Every level gets better, I make. Every level I make, it gets better? Every make, I level better? I forgot where to get the P-switches. Okay. I found where to get the P-switches. Ah, the P labels the P. I forgot where the exit was now. Go get the P. Is it this one? No. Oh, yeah, annoying level. Giving the player some capacity for landmarking can be really interesting. You can give them a couple of blocks to break. You can give them coins to collect, some combination of things like that. Just something the player can do that's permanent. That sticks around between the room reloading. But without landmarking, it's just a mess. Wish that I could see the P comment. I haven't seen the P comment in a while. Yeah, coins would definitely make it better. Couple of breakable brick blocks somewhere. What I can see in the viewer, you labeled each room for yourself, at least up top. But yeah, there are no other visual differentiators at all. Just clapping out the pipes and making a mess. Lost too, buddy. Thought the P was right next to that one, but we'll never find it now. With no visual indicators, too, you're really just... I mean, this is all you're doing. At absolute best, you're... swinging at random here. Is that the P? Satan made this level. Nope, we're just back in the loop. Thanks for dropping a level in there, Rainy. We'll get to it eventually, after a little bit here. Yeah, we're definitely going in a loop that I can't reasonably sort out here. That middle pipe is never correct, yeah. Rework the level, give the player some capacity for landmarking the level. You give them a mushroom and some brick blocks to break and some coins to collect in places that they wouldn't that they can't otherwise go. Or that they aren't required to go while progressing through the level. For example, cut out here and just put some coins in here for the player. Put a friggin' like brick block here and a brick block here and some brick blocks up in this area. Let me hide myself. For the player, and you could also make a little like slide down area in here where there are also some coins. That would give the player more than enough landmarking. And then you kind of have a level where the player is building their own map. That, although not super original, is more creative and is more justifiable as a level. Like, there's actually a concept there that the player can have a little bit of fun with, even if it's something that they might have seen before, or seen something similar. All this is just nonsense. And then for some reason, we don't even have 500 seconds, so we're going to run into time pressure. That's unbelievably stupid. Yeah, bad level. Do better. Dolphin, we're back. This time we're going to do it. Begin. D6. I missed something in chat, too. I saw it, but I missed it. Doot. Well, Starlight, have you considered that you have bad taste? Your son asked if girls had trouble with their grammar. We asked why. Said girls said she was on her period. Doot. XF. Just wait till he learns the truth. But what if it's you who has bad taste? Well, I mean, that is possible. It's possible, but argument invalid. I've got the camera and the microphone. You're just some words in a box. You're not real. Doot. Yeah, you would like the level name. Cest n'est pas une opinion. I don't know French, but that won't stop me from making annoying noises while I pretend to be able to read it. I don't speak French. Good. Me either. I can do this, though. Oh! Although I can prepare to say the word croissant, I can't actually say it like a French person. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I can bump the edge of that there. It just feels awkward. You make an excellent angry French guy with the cap. I feel like this cap is more like Englishy or Irishy than anything. But I have no idea. I don't actually know where the ascot cap originates from, but I feel like it's got to be the UK. I'm gonna ask the internet. Also known as the Kofi cap or Lippincott cap. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with UK. Says it dates back to the 1900, but it doesn't say anything else about where they came from, so I have no idea. I know no more than I did. I think French people, like, stereotypically wear those little caps with a little fabric tassel. I think that's the stereotypical French hat. Or berets. Oops. I think you'd make an excellent angry French guy, no cap. For real, for real. Oops. Good. Trying again with a better maze. Dropping another one in there. We'll get there. Really? No cap. For real. Listen. I don't know, I'm mean. I have strong opinions. Like food. But I don't speak any French. I don't think they like tourists generally. Concept got old after maze number 3. Yeah, that was maze number 3. I feel like the concept got old after maze number 2. Maze number 3 needs landmarks. Wait, did you really make 3 levels that were like that were all just identical mazes? Oops. French people love Americans because they can scam them easily. That makes sense. Yeah, people who think they're the best at everything all the time seem to be really good at being gullible. Like, it's really easy to butter up somebody like that. Oops. I think they just abbreviate on God to just Ong now, which I also read as Ong, but I read it as like Ong Ong Ong. It serves me to pretend teenagers are all just dumb as hell. That helps. I assume it's an abbreviation for on God, but I'm not gonna Google it. Goodbye. Goodbye, Thwomp. Gen Z is the best generation. Yeah, you're... like, I get that you're going for sarcasm, but, like... it just reads as you wish you weren't 30 and sad and touch-starved. Wait, are you preying on younger girls, Starlight? Is that why you're into Gen Z now? Figured it out. I'm telling. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, no, I made it. Okay. What the fuck am I doing there? Ah! Oh, no. I'm bouncing again with the Yoshi. I'm bouncing on the blade with the Yoshi, it looks like. The main character generation? I think that's boomers and some millennials. A lot of millennials. I feel like millennials have the worst main character people. Oh my god. I'm making progress. The pausing and coming back to it, that's working. I'm making progress. Esports. Yeah, millennials on Facebook especially, like the people I know who are still into it, who are my age, and into it beyond, like, communicating with family, but, like, are posting these, like, little updates all the time. It's just, man, so much of it is just so fucking sad. Especially like the long-term dead enders who are still trapped in that weird haze of like trying to pretend they're not dead enders. Like their Facebook is this weird, obvious like brag hole where they're trying to make their life look happy and successful. It's like, bro, just get a better job. Just like what are you doing? Do something. Guy I used to know is constantly like trying to flex his little electronics like micro projects, and they're always like guide driven like Arduino style projects, but he's a little older than me and he's trying to look really cool to like 40-year-old ladies because he's a real piece of shit. He's a real piece of shit. But the point of the story is it's really funny to see, and me and electronics engineer I know, we get such a big giggle out of just like looking at him being like, look how fucking sad this guy is. Oh. But he is a real piece of shit. I revived him with naloxone once. And no, sorry. I could not find the naloxone. A long time ago. Yeah, we did hit 100 deaths. God damn. It did not scroll over the wrong way and cover up the other one. I could not find the naloxone. Called an ambulance. They revived him. He didn't die. Got super mad. Was like, you should have left alone. Got super mad. Wasn't thankful at all that we called an ambulance. Was just pissed off. He was a little bitch about it. And was like, oh, somebody would have found naloxone. The other junkie that was hanging out with him was trying to kiss him. It was really fucking weird. It was super fucking weird. But the one thing that guy wasn't gonna do was look for some naloxone or do anything at all. Oh. Yeah, moral of the story, do not hang out with people who use heroin. Oh. Okay, it's a real dick. But it's real funny trying to see him be all big pants and not know how. do. Oh, there we go. Got it. That's it, right? I did it, and I'm done? Oh, thank God. Yeah, only strong feedback I have here is that, Piranha Plant sucks ass. Timing on the lick for the Piranha Plant is rough. I know I can delay it a little bit, but especially with the back pressure, again, it feels like one of those things where I wish I didn't have to delay it. Could you put, maybe a Koopa Trooper with wings there, and he would just always kind of be in a more lickable position? Maybe? We can't lick big enemies, right? So I don't think you could center up a big enemy. Yeah, hard to say. But something that we can lick much more consistently, I feel like would be a better barrier than that guy always feeling like I'm going to miss it and then delaying, so I catch him right at the end there. Overall good, though. I liked it. Flow is really, really good. That was the only big pain point. I was having a lot of trouble with the boo stack, clearing the boo stack as well. And I don't know if just coaching the player a little better there might help. The same thing with that saw blade is we figured it out pretty quick, but maybe coins off the saw blade so the player knows they're jumping from there, but I feel like you're still going to spaghetti panic and drop Yoshi like an idiot. Like it's going to happen. Engineer of a steam train? Do we still have steam trains? Were coins off the saw blade? Oh, so I'm just blind and, and super smart. Oh. Doot. Banana. 420. 69 XXX RCW. See, now if this was an old enough, well, actually it could be an old enough platform. When was Justin.tv founded? Defunct live streaming platform in 2007. It could technically be old enough that it could have been from way back when. Way back then. Then you could be like, yeah, I've had it forever since back in the Just TV days. DJ1. But I feel like you made it that way on purpose. Wait, can I click on your username and see when your account was made? So the account created in 2014. Yeah, so in 2014, you were like, I'm going to put X's around my, name, like back in the day. Take your Twister friend out for a walk. Team Twister. Banana. But then on the other side, I really like bananas. I eat more bananas than I think is reasonable. I don't think anyone understands the skibbity toilet stuff. I think it's like pointlessness for the sake of pointlessness. Like, it's the evolution of that whole moldy memes concept of just like pretending something that's nonsense is funny because it isn't. I don't know. I think some people just get off on loud nonsense. On rapid fire loud nonsense. Like, I want to say there's some deeper meaning or something in there, but I feel like there isn't. Like, little kid, maybe 10? Gotta be 10. I don't know. Girlfriend's sister's kid. He spends all day watching people play really, really crappy games and then screaming. And that's what he does. He watches, like, Scream compilation videos. That's his life. It's unbelievably sad. And he seems like the kind of guy who'd be like, yes, Skibbity Toilet's cool. Like, just the mindlessness of the stuff that he consumes makes me feel like, I don't know, something went wrong. Can I not just yuck this? Now I can't. Oh, no, I can't go through there. Can I go through there? I said that I find funny people call childish. Why is it that what I find funny people call childish? I don't know, maybe you have bad taste. We keep coming back to that, Starlight. I'm feeling like it might be a thing. Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody about children's shows the other day being really weird. They've always seemed a little bit weird, but even like Teletubbies, I felt like it was really weird. It was like stimulating stuff over from like the Sesame Street style thing to loud noises and loud colors that weren't really focused on understanding language or understanding anything. They were just weird. There, that's what we're doing. Okay. I'm still curious if I can go through there, though. So let me mess with that one more time here. I mean, your taste can get better. You know, when I was a kid, I, would eat hot dogs out of, like, desperation for food and protein, but now I do not eat that because it's gross and it tastes bad. Now, if I just do this... Oops. I need to actually line up there. I'm curious if I can duck under there, up to the slope, or if I'll always bump it. I think I'll probably just bump it, but now I want to try it. Oh, no, you can sneak through there. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can sneak through there if you just hold down as you go in. You'll transition from the ducking animation to sliding. And in Mario Maker, you do get smaller when you duck. I'm not going to be able to kill more of these guys, but I can get through there. Acceptable cheese. Yeah, it doesn't really benefit me at all. But yeah, and I've seen some other kids stuff since then, that does that same kind of thing that's like loud, screamy colors and is purposeless or contextless. It's just basically meant to be like a shiny, distracting thing. And it really concerns me that the combination of that and the type of things that the algorithm... Level timer stuck? Oh, the level timer is stuck. Yeah, good call. I haven't seen it get stuck before. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let me exit and restart. Thank you for catching that. And see if it picks back up. Okay, cleared that time. Yeah, it got stuck. That was weird. I don't know how it got stuck, but now it's unstuck. Well, I think people get a kick out of that too, is like, I want to create something that appears to have more meaning, but does not. And then I can dunk on people who think it has more meaning. But then you continue it for long enough that you start kind of sticking meaning in. Okay, I was supposed to go up there, but that's fine. Oops. Well, you can make it, but it's not easy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have kids. I'm not having kids. I don't really need to care that much. But in general, that type of, like, the fucking, like, screamer content, the reaction content, that feels like my generation and the slightly older people's generation's, like, equivalent to the same kind of thing. It's like, it's just empty noise. Lazy empty noise. Like, bro, you can go read Reddit yourself. It's free. Thanks for the follow.
Cutesy
Appreciate
Kitty
that.
Bean has started following. Thank you.
Cutesy Kitty Bean. Oh, are you about to advertise emotes at me? No, you dropped a level in the queue. Thanks for dropping a level in the queue there, bud. That's a name that looks like a name that's gonna start being like, do you need help making your own Twitch emotes? No. Look how bad they are. I made them and I'm proud of them like that. Next. I don't know how I'm further moving him. What does this do? That bumps him, but that doesn't help. Oh, we can get him down then. Okay, that's what we're doing. Thanks for dropping love in the queue. We'll get to it pretty soon. What is it? Almost 10? Yeah, we should have time for more. There we go. Oh, and then we drop the platform, so now we're fucked. Okay. But it's interesting. It's an interesting concept. We'll see how it plays out over time. The longer it is, the more it's going to feel bad how long I have to wait for this guy. And the more I'm going to feel bad for having to repeat the same puzzles over and over again that I've already done. Oh my god. What font are you using? That's the font. I saw that font in your images on your GitHub. For the buddy code and level name is, I'm pretty sure that's the Mario Maker 2 font that I literally saw in your images. Where is it? Where's the thing? Where's the config? Buddy code and level name is, yeah, the Mario Maker 2 font. Yeah, I assume it's the same one. Yeah. Curious if you will like it. I appreciate feedback. It's kind of different. Okay. Yeah, nothing wrong with kind of different, usually. Unless your idea of kind of different is being burritos. Then I hate you. Or ultra precision, then you know. Fine. There's people for that. What? Guy, you make Kaizo. And troll levels. And platforming. Oh, come on. Come on, buddy. Meat burritos. Door is just reset. Oh, okay, so I don't need a door. Oh my god. Come on, buddy. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. Next. Oh my god. Did you see that? He turned around on me, didn't he? He turned around! He turned around! I got fucking scammed. I got absolutely fucking scammed. Who is this Jeb? That you guys are all so into his bait. Do. There's a little debated thing in one of the noisemaker things, but I think it's the money one. I think it was really annoying. And if they were really annoying, I made them cost money. One thing that might help is a P-switch or something the player could interact with like that. That the player could use to corral or steer the Blowy Joey a little bit. That could be really helpful. Really? Hope I didn't need him. No, I think that was fine. That was really close to fucking me. Okay. Do. I do not understand what these are trying to tell me other than, am I supposed to hit P-switches repeatedly? Okay, these are each little rooms where I meet more of the criteria. Oh, and then I'm going to loop back around maybe? Okay. Most of my levels are traditional, but I do like to experiment with other types. Explains why some of my levels are better than others. Yeah, I feel like pretty much everybody likes to experiment. Okay. These are little mini-game type things. That's cute. I didn't realize that would work like that. Joey? Oh, actually that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Was that what I was supposed to do? I assumed I broke it, but then it worked. No, in general, I like hard. Okay. That's what we're doing. That was correct? Okay. That felt wrong. I felt like maybe I wasn't supposed to get him up there. Aww. I was gonna say, this is pretty interesting, but then it does not loop. Okay. So, once again here. Okay, I think we can do them one at a time. Yeah, we can do them one at a time. Okay, so I don't have to do any really weird lineups or timing thing here. I'm just getting each one set up and doing it. That's not bad. Give me that. That's mine. Couldn't I just leave with this? Couldn't I leave with this and get this one twice? I think I could. Oh no, there's a muncher in here too. I see him. Yeah, okay. There you go. Okay. I'm glad it's not one after the other. Oops. Did you just soft lock yourself, dummy? No, you're fine. Okay, yeah, this is actually a clever take on run something along on off blocks. I have seen so many goddamn levels where that's the whole gimmick, is you're rolling a ball along on off blocks, and I am so tired of it. And everybody escalates it to being too hard or too annoying and doesn't have blocks in between, and it's just like, dude, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this gimmick. Oh, that gating with the fire flower at the end there. That took me a second to figure out. That's really neat. Flip. Oh, that kills the Joey. Now this is cool. I'm glad we have, I'm guessing, 500 seconds. Oh, bye. Goodbye. Murdered a lot of Joeys. Do. Okay, there we go. Not as annoying as it looked. Oh, actually, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Do. Okay, that takes care of that guy. Oh, wait. Would I be deathlocked if I put that in the middle and couldn't get around it? I think I might. You might actually be better off instead of doing a 2-hole there, because my concern here is that if I put that POW here, I might have been deathlocked and really... Oh, I can reset the room? Yeah, good. Never mind then. Yeah, I was going to say... Oh. I hate having to hold Y after I unpause. Do. I guess I could just hold down and then I would drop whatever it was. There we go. Okay. That feels wrong. That feels very wrong. Oh, that's the end of the level. I don't need to do whatever this is. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. I mean, I'll take it, but... but nothing's stopping me from just grabbing the top of the tape. Oh, cool. It's actually a true ending, not just plops me right on top of the tape. Okay. That's cute. That's a cute little last puzzle there right at the end. Yeah, I liked it. That was great. That was very good. Yeah, reset prevents me from dying in that room and being really sad. No significant opportunities for player death beyond the very beginning, which is good. Especially with clear condition. It's really, really nice to avoid doing awful shit to the player that might kill them, or put them in a place where they can accidentally get killed in a clear condition level, because the first bit does take quite a lot of time, but a lot of thought went into actually pacing that out in a way that worked really, really well for the 12-ish minutes that we spent on it. That was really good. It was really solid. I like that. Do. Rainy Dragon. Let's see what you got. Let's see here. Doot. Just fair warning, this is like the 9th troll level I've ever made, so I don't know if it's good or bad. Okay. Troll Guide. Great place to start if you haven't read it. I'm going to link it here in a second. 0QM. Or someone will beat me to it. DNF. Nope. Wait, can't spell. Great place to start if you haven't read it. That is basically required reading. Looks labeled. Hashtag GGR. Yikes. I hope it's not that bad. Oh, god damn it. I pushed B by accident. Ugh. 0BQ. Yeah, the DGR hashtag is always uh-oh. Uh-oh. Because people who want DGR to play their levels very often make the worst levels. And he plays terrible levels. He validates terrible levels. I wish he would stop. I really wish he would stop. DGR also for Jim Pal podcast. Tell me if you find cheese. Yeah, Troll Guide is a great place to start. Watching any number of people playing through Bandwagon World, Graham Hubert's run through it was pretty funny. Carl's run through it was great, and he actually talks about a lot of the history as well. Carl's run would probably be a good one to watch through. Probably faster too. Playing through Bandwagon World yourself is excellent. Excellent training for getting a good handle on what you're looking at in troll levels and what works well. I like seeing a comment that says Y right away. Is this gonna kill me? Don't do that. That's not really funny or fun. God, this is number 9. Yeah, troll levels are comedy. Are about putting the player in a position where they make the wrong decision and then pay for making the wrong decision. Not random mean shit happening to the player. And although it can be difficult to differentiate as a viewer, those differences are important. Why? If I hit that, I'm just locked. Do. Yep. Yep. Do. Ow. Do. I need that. This one kill me? No, nothing happens in that one. Flying blocks are kind of cool. They did do their job. But I'm just learning. Yeah, Troll Guide's a great place to start. Can I preserve this? I almost feel like I could maybe preserve that if I did it just right. Yeah, after that fish comes, I'm inclined to wait here. Oh, it does look like they're on a horizontal trigger here. That's smart. Yeah, there they go. They're on some kind of trigger. It does feel like I actually have a second to go past them, so maybe I'm not supposed to wait. Womp womp. Yeah, when you start with something like a clear pipe that kills you when you go in it, that's immediately setting the tone of, like, the immediate headspace I'm in is, oh god, this is a Timmy Troll level. It's gonna set a bad tone. Avoid doing something like that. And in general, avoid. Haha, you're dead now. The same way you would also avoid the laugh sound effect. Okay, yeah, I can just book it. Okay, well, it was indicated. I could have actually broken them. Oh, but I can't go through there. Okay. Okay. Ah, that's up there to catch you if you have to do a third one outside of what you prescribed. Yeah, avoid pick-a-path stuff. Try to set up situations where the player has to make a decision, and they are either punished for taking too much time to make a decision. Oh, the timer is being bad again. Yeah, something about the timer is not resetting correctly all the time, and I don't know why. Let me exit and re-enter, because I like the timer. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why, but sometimes the timer's not resetting. Do. Let me send a DM here. Send. Sent a note to Mr. Cone, I'm assuming. And then I accidentally clicked off of all the things I need to have open because I'm smart. There we go. Yeah, with 3D World isn't necessarily bad, but it's definitely harder to come up with things in 3D World. 3D World definitely seems like it's mechanically more limiting. But I would also say that some of the, like, funniest shit I've seen in troll levels is 3D World just because it works so differently. So there's a lot of really fun opportunity for, connection. Oops. It's gonna get me eventually. But yeah, the general, like the core focus should be setting up situations where you are trying to direct the player's decision-making process, and then punishing them for doing the opposite of what they should have done. And then working within that space of, well, now they're going to start to anticipate that they're supposed to go fast because they had to go fast previously, which is why going fast punishes them this time, that kind of thing. Sometimes a little bit of random nonsense, like a fish firing off screen light or firing at you as you fall like that, is kind of funny, and it's pretty easy to avoid when you know it's there. But yeah, Troll Guide is really helpful. I think it's good to like good levels and boo bad ones. Try to factor in elements. Yeah, I mean, my criteria is a lot simpler, is that if it just feels like a really bad level, I'll usually boo it. And the way I crystallize it is like, if I wouldn't want to see it in Endless, then I will boo it. But I will also boo it if it's just flat out a bad or deliberately frustrating level. But I wouldn't want to see it in Endless. Pretty much always a succinct way to frame it. Although that said, I wouldn't want to see a troll level in Endless, but I feel like the greater Mario making community will take care of that on their own. Yeah, definitely a really, really tough place to start from. I know a lot of people don't like 3D World as much, too, but I do. I feel like we don't get enough 3D World troll levels. I feel like those spikes above there are a little unnecessary for what we're doing. That's another kind of important earmark, too, is, once the player understands what they need to do, it should generally be pretty easy to execute. That's not quite getting to the point where it's actually frustrating, but especially if it takes me a while, it could be. Yeah, I mean, that's just pick a path. Maybe if waiting too long also triggers it, that's the real answer there, is that waiting triggers it if the player waits too long. Is a little funnier than just up, wrong, down, good. There we go. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's also, with troll levels, it's a totally different kind of thing, too, is that, like, once you're moving beyond the little Timmy stuff, the effort itself is pretty important, and it's really hard to do troll levels well. Like, the space between, like, a little Timmy troll level and a good level, like, it's really, the bump there, the hill there is really hard to move into, and then actually start doing, like, legitimately brilliant troll levels. Okay. Ah, that doesn't work. Oh, so I'm going through there. I gotcha. That's kind of clever. Yeah, that actually does a pretty good job of putting pressure on the player. Oops, that was wrong. And punishing their decision making there. Esports. That wasn't high enough. No. No, not even with Turbo Controller, I can't get through there. I thought there might be some cheese there, but it doesn't seem like it. Wow. Whatever the set off for those is, the timing on it varies a lot. Maybe if you duck jump? Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know what happens if you try to duck jump with the thing. I guess we'll see here in a sec. Just long jump. I mean, you point to both, and you more or less clearly and cleanly label the 50, 50, 90. You can see that guy coming, so you might stop to think about it, and there's no punishment for taking too long to think about it. Maybe better off not labeling either? Oh! Well, I'd say the best setup you could get here would be not labeling either, and then sending the bomb on after the player goes down there. Setting it off either way, but I honestly have no idea how you do that in 3D World. Oops, okay, well, that's how that works. I guess we won't see what happens if I try to duck jump. There we go. I don't think that sound effect is necessary. I wouldn't say that, the wall kick jump like that is, like, crazy hard tech, but I would say that's the kind of tech I would leave out of a troll level. That's close enough into the Kaizo stuff that I think it's just not worth doing. Yeah, that definitely feels a little... It's right after the checkpoint, but it still feels a little, I don't know, heavy for troll level. Oh, can I just land there? Charlie, what are you quoting at me? Are you quoting weird Star Wars shit again? I can just land there. Interesting. Okay. Oh, another good opportunity for a little hint for the player there is they should try that. You really don't have any other options, but in general, like showing the player your intentions by maybe raising them up a little bit, having something push them up after a minute, so that if they do jump up there, they see that that's a viable standing spot. Oh, there's Defenders Discord is a pretty active community of people with troll stuff, as well as the Bandwagon Discord. Can be a great place to get feedback from people who are better at actually making troll levels, rather than just yelling at levels. That can be a great place to start doing stuff as well. I fucking spaghetti panic when I touch lava. But by no means is it irredeemable. There are some, like, diamonds in the rough here. But I would definitely... Wow. Definitely watch somebody playing through Bandwagon World. That looks crazy. Bandwagon World is excellent watching, and if you are a player as well, play it. Just play Bandwagon World. Get OCW set up, play it through on there, or play it through when they do a weekend to upload. Really good idea, just generally. Do. Yep. Do. I have a heartburn. I had pasta with like cheese sauce on it. It wasn't that salty at all. For dinner, I don't know why the fuck I have heartburn, but I have heartburn. I don't like it. Yeah. Yeah, 3D World has so many interesting interactions that are just... Some of them are very different from what you'd expect, and some of them are literally just the exact same thing that you would get in not 3D World. I'm going up. Nothing. But it's still funny in 3D World. Yeah, I like 3D World. I really think that 3D World in general gets shit on a lot. But I like the physics in 3D World a lot too. Yeah, I like making pasta from scratch. This was not that. This was fucking cheap fucking microwave pasta that I threw some broccoli and some chopped and grilled chicken thighs into. Yeah, that setup there is actually pretty elegant. That does its job pretty good. Oh, does that trigger if the player just jumps a little here? Yeah, it does. Okay. I did not forget to wash his hands. What are you saying to me? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm talking about this with Box, I think. And Dolphin, I think you also agreed that of all the places where I tend to be where I'm probably the least harsh is troll levels. Is that, like, obviously it's not great, right? It's decent. There's some redeeming things. But that was fucking hilarious. That stupid Kaizo pit there that it put me into, and then there's just a bunch of shit down there. I think that's hilarious. My standards are too fucking low for troll levels. God, what's wrong with you? There we go. Not today, Block. Oh, hey, you could steal a fire flower. Yeah, I could steal a fire flower out of there. Yeah, there we go. I mean, that's what I figured the setup was. Mean. That's pretty good, too. Oh. I can get back out of here with one of these. So, if you will excuse me, I'm going to be keeping this. You're a horrible person. I genuinely hope the worst for you do better. Oh, god damn it. Troll level is bad. Check out this cool guide. Hope you get better. Well, also it feels like troll levels feel like a population under siege, right? Like the troll level people are constantly getting like genocided by Nintendo. All of our buildings are getting burned down. Everything that troll people do is constantly under attack. So you feel bad. But like there's no shortage of people making traditional levels. Does that work? Does that work? Does that track? Does that scan as reasonable? Can I turbo my way through that? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Well, I'm still gonna try it. You absolutely cannot turbo your way through that. Yeah, you just do not get enough purchase to keep going. Off. I can see it, yeah. Yeah, see, there we go. Okay, that I hate more. That is kind of funny, but it's gonna piss me off when it happens again. He needs to get more budget and produce an actual book, not a Google Doc. Shut the fuck up, Starlight. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That's a little bit of like a Mario Maker 1. Ow. Dumb. But I constantly forget you can buff for doors because you can't do it in Super Mario World, and you couldn't do it in Mario Maker 1. That's a little bit on me. Yeah, and it's just that the other thing too is like it's not hard to understand. Oh, that honestly, I think that nails it. Hang on. It's not hard to understand what makes a decent level decent. We've all played the fucking like 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5, or 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 fucking new soup levels. The better Super Mario World levels, like all the good and decent and okay-ish levels Nintendo has made. Sports. So we all know what the basic expectation for a decent level is. And a lot of people experiment outside the norm, blah, blah, blah. That's all fine. But like, so many people make outright bad traditional levels, just bad levels. It's like, what are you doing? There's a huge community of people and a huge body of work to understand what you're doing here. And I just feel like, in general, the skills required to make a decent, just passable, like the bell curve is way sharper on troll level. It's really hard. Even once you get past the little Timmy level, to get to the point where you're making levels that are legitimately like S tier hilarious, like ready for Carl kind of thing, versus like any asshole can nut up and make a decent traditional level that you could suffer through and not get too mad about. Aww. I will say, I feel like it's a little too easy to get damage there. Maybe if we could move the spikes a little bit so that it's safe to back up there. Because it feels like it's actually tough to get in the spot there. I can cheese it. I have my cheese hole down here that I can go in. That's the correct call there so I don't hit that block. I don't know what I'm actually supposed to do there. The purpose of the wall jump? Do I not need a wall jump? Am I being... Oh, I forgot I have these. Oh, speaking of which, can I take one of these through the door? I can. Oh. See, that's another stupid but really good setup. Because the fish makes you think I'm fine, and then the mushroom platform sneaks in there before you can really give it any thought. Oh. Yeah, because clearly I'm not supposed to take damage here. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, that huge difference in producing a passable troll level next to producing a passable... Because there's no real context for troll levels. The closest we got to official troll levels... Okay, you can just kind of beat the fish. That's fine. The closest we ever got to official troll levels was like some of the dumb shit that was in Lost Levels. Okay, there we go. I can rush past it. I don't know if I actually want to go up there or if I want to go this way. He does not fire off either way. Oop. I can steal this box no matter what. It's not helpful, though. If anything, it's unhelpful. Oh my god. When you're just starting out, don't do any soft lock. Just avoid it. Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna fucking bail. Is it duck jump? Does duck jump work? No, he still bounces us. Starlight! Having a hobby so niche as streaming Mario Maker pro levels, that's 3 levels of niche. Starlight, look, I don't want to have to keep dumping on you all night, but I have sex, so boom. Swish. Maybe you need a niche, bud. Get way into girls who write really bad fanfiction. I know from experience a lot of them are very lonely. Your mom niche these nuts. Niche death nuts. I hate this. I hate this. We have a lot of time here, and it's very annoying. And if you're gonna do an anti-soft lock, I would say it's absolutely vital to have a mercy mechanic for a player who can't make it through the thing. Does that work? Oh, that does work. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't first order of things I would do. Does it always work that easily? Let me back over there. I want to keep playing with you. No, I don't think it does. Yeah. Easy to get stuck. Easy to get stuck in and not think to wall jump. And again, Mercy mechanic would help. I really don't feel like you want to hint an anti-soft lock. I feel like it's just annoying. Oops. Now I'm in trouble. Oh no, you can still make it. One of the only good ones because it was just a little annoying but still funny then you die. Yeah, I mean, they should be gentle. Like, what was that stupid level where it was like 1,000 goddamn clown cars with shit in them? And then it was super annoying, and then after you do it once, something shows you later that there's a mercy mechanic in there. And it was stupid, and it was a little annoying. Yeah, send me a clip of it. But showing you the mercy mechanic made it way less annoying to get thrown back in there, and made it easier to just... Esports. Appreciate the dumb shit that was happening. Ow! Oh, I'm in trouble, too. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Rolling was wrong. It was the wrong choice. Is that possible? I don't think it is. I don't think it ever strikes above your head. Yeah. Yeah, I know anti-soft blocks are often appear to be very, very frustrating. I don't know. I do feel like some people excuse incredibly annoying anti-soft blocks if they're interesting. But I think in general, even if you're gonna do something insane, like literally like a tiny Kaizo level I've seen people do, where you can like slip off and get fucked, give the player a mercy mechanic for like a minute or two, so they don't have to get out. And really, really try to avoid doing anything where the player has to like jump repeatedly, duck jump repeatedly. I hate that. People really need to recognize that that actually hurts some of us old fucking people's hands. Okay, Carl video with the timestamp. Okay, let's take a peek here.
Smiley face.
Carl!
That's bad.
This is old. It is Mario
Stop,
Maker
please.
too.
You
But it's
stop.
old. His hair looks different. He looks way younger.
No! Oh, you can get like stuck halfway through the vlogs too? Wait, it's just a death? That wasn't even it! No! No! No!
Honestly, there's a lot to like in literally just the simplicity of that being annoying and then you realize you're doomed.
Shit! I've been trained!
Oh. The OG anti-soft lock. Was that really the first one? Were there no anti-soft locks in Mario Maker 1? Oh, maybe I should play Mario Maker 1 troll levels. Oh yeah, let's break this right away. Yeah, I'm not sure what you actually intend for the player to do here. Can I get up high? No, I can't get up high enough to make it up there. So are you expecting the player to do that? To roll into that and then kick off really fast? That feels annoying too. It was the first one that used the slider theme and was just a death. Oh no! Oh! And who was that? I think you said it. Let me pull chat back up here. I'm gonna watch that old Carl video. Potato Chan. Is Potato Chan gone now? I feel like I've basically never seen that name. I broke the block, then hit the other block and did a spin high jump. Oh, okay, yeah. So you intended for the player to break the block there. I mean, you have the builder suit, so it's not an unreasonable expectation. I feel like that's fine. I feel like that's probably fine for a troll level. Well, the player's bound to figure it out, but then there's a little bit of cheese in being able to grab the power-ups down there, so some of this other stuff doesn't land. I feel like it could be structured a little different. Like a year ago, but they're pretty silent. I guess the thing that gets me is the camera mechanics right, because troll levels rely on them, yeah. But camera control's pretty easy to get a mastery of. You can usually get it to do whatever you want. Unless you mean, like, auto-scroll magic, because then, yeah, that's a whole thing. That's a bad place to start, though. How does one know which hole to stick it in? There are, like, 4? They should? What are you quoting? What nonsense are you pasting at me? You put it in the hole you have permission to put it in, bud. Don't know why I did it that way, but I learned my lesson. We're the best at simplicity and kind of the innovator of simple trolling, if that makes sense, yeah. I feel like Tutaj carried some of that. Carried some of that mantle in keeping it real simple, Those are great ones to look at as well. Rainy. Rainy, right? Yeah, Rainy Dragon. Tuta JJ? Something like that? Tuta? I don't remember their goddamn name. I bet we can find it pretty easy, though. Well, I previously Googled Tutaj Troll Evil. Molsum Trolls, that was one. Tutaj KK, that was it. Was that a 7 MMC celebration? That gives you some information on the creator and their name, so that's a good place to start. Yeah, Tutaj does unbelievably simple troll levels that are very often not removed by Nintendo at all because they avoid glitches. Yeah, they definitely brought kind of a reset. They used to bring me levels all the time too, before they made their way to Carl, and now I don't see them anymore, which is sad. 10:30, 3 more after this. Maybe I should close the queue. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna close it. We're still gonna play through what's in there though. I'm getting worse at that. You're not quoting anything. You're just saying nonsense? Is your fetish getting timed out? He's not breaking any rules, by the way. I'm timing out Starlight because he's making me mad, just so that's clear. I'm disappointed he's not better at being a person. Trolls get really good at the second checkpoint. Oh. If you're cognizant of that, when you're making the level, just erase the first checkpoint, the 0 to 1 area. I'm gonna book. And there was some fuckery here. Oh yeah, there's a switch flip. There we go. That's what we're doing. Is that wrong? I feel like that really shouldn't be wrong, but it probably is. Yeah. Okay, no, I think that was right. That was right. The fire flower was the troll. Okay. Timing out was my fetish, then you shouldn't time me out because you'd be benefiting me. Yeah, man. What was the joke? That was the joke. I'm mailman? I got a mail woman, Mr. Gender Assumer. I got a male lady. What's happening here? Yeah, I feel like I'm not learning any lessons here. I'm wandering through and dodging all of the trolls. Woken don't want to mailman. Women? Guys don't either? What the fuck is happening in your brain right now? Yeah, I'm confused too, bud. Yeah, it definitely never hits above you. Ow. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop fucking around here. That was mean. That was a mean thing to do. Why would one want to be a mailman? Oh, okay. My dad worked at the post office. One of my exes worked at the post office. My stepmom, several stepmoms have worked at the post office. It pays pretty good. It pays like a career position when all you have to do is like slavery for like half a year or a year. They promote from within and will train you for all kinds of stuff doing it. Male men make pretty good money. At least they used to. I don't know if it's still good now, but it used to be real good. It used to be 18, 20 an hour when like a normal dick job or factory job was like 10 or 12 an hour. But I don't know if they've kept up with inflation at all, so it might not be much now. One of very few positions where you still get like retirement pension, that kind of stuff. That's almost impossible to get in a position where you don't have to murder people. Or carry a gun. And they promote from within to a point where it's ridiculous. Like, I applied for a IT position at the post office. with several years of experience, a couple of times, they gave the position every single time to someone with no experience in IT, because they prioritize time at the with the post office over anything else. So a lot of their systems are fucked because they're done by people who were trained on the job and often are completely incompetent. But they also have a lot of long-term employees who enjoy a lot of benefits. Oh my god, I keep forgetting to buffer up there. And honestly, mailman seems like a pretty sweet, like, gig. As far as, like, free exercise goes, you're getting a ton of fucking free cardio. You're gonna be in great fucking shape, and you're gonna get paid for it. Part-time, ground pound to the checkpoint, trust me. Okay, I will, but also, if it's mean to the point where you have to tell me that, go fix it. How long have we been on this? 28 minutes? Yeah, I mean, a lot goes wrong. I can tell you from, yeah, I knew that was gonna piss me off after a little while. That explosion up there. About 1% of letters get lost. 1 to 2% depending on the area, but on average about 1% get lost or destroyed, irreplaceably. So it's a lot more than you'd think. I have no idea if that number's changed. That number was accurate like 10 years ago. But my father works as or worked as a he's retired now, but he worked as a electrician for the post office. There we go. That seems pretty safe. Do. Bro just knew the number off the top of his head. Well, it was just because he worked there, and that's the number one thing people are always asking. And he was fixing machines that were destroying mail. So I would imagine that's the kind of thing that they're dealing with or talking about. Yeah, I mean, they're walking, even the mostly driving mailmen, they're still walking a couple hours a day. And we're just taking damage here. Oh my god, is that another death troll over there? Yeah, that's too much. The more you can see the checkpoint too, the more frustrating the trolls get. Really? That is really real. The more frustrating it is, especially in the lead up to almost getting the checkpoint. It does improve as we come through. No? Because those pipes would be really goddamn expensive. And then we'd have to have, like, an entire staff of, like, mole men maintaining vacuum tubes all the time. Oh, and for sure, absolutely for sure, if there were tubes that we could put stuff in, people would be fucking, putting poop in them and mailing all kinds of garbage, and just, people would be terrible. People would do terrible things with the tubes. Immediately. Mean. But fair. I do feel like I've seen that set up a little bit in 3D World levels. But there aren't a ton of different ways to set up taking a mushroom away from the player. I mean, that would be ideal, but a lot of people still have a lot of stupid needs for physical mail. The troll is just taken from the Carl Money collab. I was gonna say it seemed a little familiar. Is that it's literally like shot for shot, like block for block? Don't take things block for block. That makes a lot of people mad. Womp womp. if you do use the same kind of setup, do something very different with it. Have the mushroom terminate in a different way. Let's see, do that. Have the mushroom do something else. But do whatever you can to differentiate it too, so it never feels like the same thing. It feels weird that there isn't more happening in here. Is this the wrong choice? Yes. Yes, it is, probably. Oh, boy. What did that say? I couldn't read that. Couldn't read that. Ugh. 3 more. Cutesy Bean, you didn't drop a troll level in there, right? You said it was hard? I think you said it was hard. Still have to do physical labor. Yeah, I mean, we're probably always going to have to do physical labor. Even if like AI takes over for everything, AI is going to make us do the physical labor because it's cheaper than building a bunch of shit. We're a renewable resource. Metal is not. So it wouldn't even make sense if AI friggin' breaks everything. Yep. Not a troll. Okay. Not hard and not a troll. Okay. Yeah, I mean, no worries either way. I just wanted to have a rough approximation of where my time's going. But yeah, I think universal basic income would be super nice. Oh my god, and then it flips again? It doesn't need to flip again. Once the troll lands the first time, I feel like getting hit again feels bad. Give a go at your own troll level. I mean, talking about what you like and don't like and trying, like, honing constructive criticism and being able to make the thing that you criticize are 2 very different skills. Like, there's a big difference between an art critic and an artist. Takes a lot of work to be an artist. Well, sometimes. Then there's DeviantArt. Oh, okay, come on. Yeah, no worries. I'm not too worried about it. Take a peek. I also don't have a strong deadline because I'm on PTO. I'm on vacation. My vacation is staying at home and playing Mario Maker and cleaning. It's a shitty vacation. I really wanted to do cave camping, but the one cave that does it, they only do it for like groups of kids. I could only find one cave in Wisconsin that does it. I'm gonna have to dig a lot harder, but that is what I wanted to do. I wanted to find like a deep cave I could go camping. I feel like that'd be really fun. I want to hang out in a fucking cave. Nothing wrong with that. It's hard to see what the consistency is. Caves will cave in. Cave in. Live in Wisconsin too. Reap! Yeah, one cave. I don't remember what the cave was, but there was one cave that does cave camping. But it's like for Boy Scouts, for like groups. I thought that would be fun. There's got to be some caves with enough ventilation that you could start a fire in them, and that'd be pretty fun. Okay, yeah, that feels way too tight. I'm gonna not touch that. Well, what could be in there that ruins everything, though? Maybe I should touch it. Nope, that's what could be in there, is a spike ball. Yep, okay, got him. That's the kind of decision-making, too, where you want the player to think about it and then make the wrong choice. That's the perfect kind of setup there, where the player is like, okay, well, you're telling me to do it, so I feel like that's wrong, so then I feel like it's probably right, so I should do it, but I shouldn't have done it. Become a Boy Scout instructor? No thanks. I don't like kids. Kids are mean. I don't like kids. I don't like when kids bully each other, especially. And I think my desire to be violent towards a child who is being violent to another child would get me in trouble. Oh. Yeah, I wish that wasn't so fast. That is very fast. I don't feel like that's really necessary. So the door's wrong, and this is right? Yeah, I kind of figured. I don't know where the door goes, but I hope it's not just a lazy CP one. Oh, that was wrong. That was not expected. No. Okay. Oh, I'm also really mean. I feel like my level of, like, candor, being critical is not generally appropriate for, like, a role model. Children should not watch me. Children like me, like teenagers, I would say generally like me. I don't really know how to behave around kids, so I treat them exactly how I treat everybody else. And in small doses, kids like that, respect that, get a kick out of that. But like in a role model situation, no, that's so bad. You don't want people like me instructing children. Hey, why is that broken now? Weird. Okay, I'm gonna go in the door this time. But it seems like something went wrong over there. I'm ready for progress. Caves, once they're a little bit underground, too, generally retain their temperature pretty well. So any cave you camp in that goes down a little bit should stay pretty nice even in the winter, which I feel like would be a lot of fun too. Yeah, we have snow. We got some snow over the weekend. And now there's a lot of it stuck to the ground. Winter has begun. Yeah, that setup, blowing that out like that is actually pretty clever. That works pretty well at giving me a weird 50-50 that I feel like most people are going to go for the one that blows on the right. It doesn't trap me. Is that it? That is it. But I feel like that's wrong. Damn it. Oh, I felt like there was some shit coming over there, but I didn't feel like it was the end. Okay, now let's go with don't CP1 me, or I'm just leaving and I'm going to be disappointed in you. I think it's a stupid. Yeah, it's a time. I'm wasting anti-soft. Like, honestly, I prefer it to doing something really annoying. Honestly, overall, especially for a level that, like, is telling me right out the gate, like, Timmy shit. Fucking go in a pipe and die. Fucking DGR hashtags. I was expecting real bad garbage. Polish up the beginning. Don't flip it back and forth. That'll make me unhappy. Yeah, polish up the beginning. That kind of thing. But overall, there's a lot of relatively pretty decent stuff here. Yeah, yelling at something and being good at making something are two very different skill sets. I would actually like to try making troll levels, but that's also the problem too, is like, I'm not that good at making levels generally, so it's going to make me feel super bad to like invest a ton of time in it and have something that I would be like, this is like a 6 out of 10. Kind of suck, keep working on it. But I am pretty nice at troll levels generally, so even then I feel like it would be difficult for me to make good progress. Because I would be highly self-critical. And I'm not generally my own worst critic. I'm a big, care to principle kind of guy. Like, good enough is good enough. That's good enough for me. And just, yeah, that isn't consistent. Sometimes that breaks over there. But I would also feel like with all the criticism that I offer, I would also be applying that to myself constantly. Hello, and we're out of here. Yeah, I definitely work a little bit on the beginning bits, and get rid of that first pipe. What are you even doing there? Just have the pipe like send you right back, and then do something a little like think of something better to do with that pipe other than killing the player. Yeah, work on the beginning. But overall, pretty goddamn good. There's a lot to like there. Like, that was a way better troll level than I was expecting as it came out. And it's kind of hard to turn the corner on something like that, too. Like, usually it's hard to get that bad taste out of your mouth once it starts rough. So it's a lot of work to get there. But there's definitely some real high points there overall. Not good at playing levels, but I enjoy making levels more. I'll make okay-ish levels. Yeah, I feel like if I got back to making levels, I would do better now, but I would spend so much more time on it. And I already tend to take way too long doing it. Linked, let's see what you got. 70B, 198. RPG, really? 198. RPG. I have a really short 20-second troll level that I uploaded a test. I'll send you that next. Sure, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow doing viewer levels again. And then I'm gonna maybe stream Thursday or Friday. One of the days I want to start fucking early. Maybe Friday, since Friday's my off day for exercise anyway. Just start it with my coffee that day and see how many troll levels I can do before my brain melts. I'm really curious, but I may also, I'll probably be taking, thanks for the follow, viewer levels as well. So I have something to cool down with.
Has started following.
And I'm really curious because I slept way late on Monday. I think it was Monday. And then all of a sudden everything was just way better with me not being tired. It's not the end of my day. So I'm curious if I still burn out after like 3 hours if I start early, or if that's actually the answer. Esports. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk about what fucking time I stream. And old people. You want to talk about the weather now too? I'm constantly aware of how old I sound, by the way. I feel it. But then on the flip side of that, I think we can all be pretty happy, right? That I never want to talk about football or wrestling or that stupid shit. Like, I love Grand Pooh Bear. Can't watch the streams. The guy talks about so much shit I don't care about. Can watch the YouTube cuts. Okay, very traditional level that is not a horrible little maze. I like that. Just kind of sticking to spike tops and pretty basic kind of Mario 3 cave level type of thing. Hello. Camera can see you. Now the internet knows that girls touch me. Now none of you guys are gonna subscribe to my OnlyFans. Aww. Usually only talk about stuff I care about. Yeah. What's wrong with you? You okay? Ah. It probably fell. Probably got knocked down. Yeah, in general, I mean, who doesn't like Zelda, right? Like, who answers that question with, like, no, I don't like Zelda? But yeah, the Link power-up's a lot of fun. I definitely feel like we're beyond the... That was really weird. What just happened there? We're beyond the point of needing, like, a Link training level anymore. Or needing to invest in that. That was really weird. What the hell was that? Oh no, I just landed on the very edge of the Goomba and it felt weird. Okay, nothing. It was nothing. Ignore me. Thank you. I really appreciate you being distracting. There's a lady over there. Get good? Were you trying to say get good?
No.
And you said get better.
No, I said get better.
Yeah. She's lucky she's cute. She also doesn't subscribe to my OnlyFans, by the way. Doesn't make me any goddamn money. No one wants to see pictures of feet with spaghetti sauce on them. Who would have thought? You usually only talk about stuff I care about. So is this what you care about? Feet with spaghetti sauce? Yeah, that was cute. That was a good, really, really simple, like, traditional level. Sticking to just a couple of enemies. Really, like... It's your classic filler level, but honestly, like that was nice to have a classic filler level right now. That was a good one. I said usually. Nice. Yeah, real solid. Stuff like that's nice. The unsung heroes of like... Well, and again, that's also what I was getting at. It's like making a level like that a perfectly passable, like, Not a bad level, but, you know, probably 6.5 out of 10, just that it's a basic level. There's still a chasm of terrible behind it that's enormous and filled with burning garbage fires, just an infinite sea of burning garbage fires. But there's also a pretty large sea of levels that are like this, that are agreeable, inoffensive, simple, and but don't reinvent the wheel or anything really cool. With troll levels, I feel like, man, that chasm, that garbage fire, is so much bigger, and the island of people doing things outside of that is so much smaller. And I don't think I'm even like trying to be nice just because I think it's like, oh, they don't need to, you don't want to be mean to those people and scare them off. It's more of like, if there's potential there, I want you to seize that. I want you to fucking grab onto that and learn to fucking paint. Like, get out there and learn to tell those fucking jokes. Because, man, I wouldn't say, like, I don't know if I could play only troll levels, but I would say that they are the peak experience. Like, it's really hard to hit a 10 out of 10. Well, no. I would say there's still the peak experience that you can have with Mario Maker. But I also really like to laugh. I like to laugh pretty much more than anything else. MVF. So they're the most entertaining. All right. Cute Kitty Bean. Cutesy Kitty Bean. Kitsy Bean. Ugh. Let's see what we got here. Next. I don't think I nexted. A Journey for the Decadent Heart. Decadent. Does decadent refer specifically to edible? Or is it just like bougie? I hate that word so much. Decadent. I hate bougie. Characterized or reflecting a state of moral or cultural decline. What? A person who is luxuriously self-indulgent. As an adjective, characterized by or reflecting a state of moral or cultural decline. Interesting. I would not have associated with that. I wonder if it's just failing to give me a current definition, if that's archaic, or if that's just regionally, if it's different somewhere else. I don't know. Let's take a peek. Don't let adversity take your warm and beautiful heart away from you. Okay? Error retrieving level. That's a new one. Oh, too many requests. Link stuff. A lot of decorations. Not as bad as that fucking maze that Starlight sent up my ass. Oh, I need an adult. Ice physics. The later in the night it is, the more likely I am to completely dumb at ice physics. Okay. Are these hearts wearing floating hats? Kinda cute. Cute and weird. I want to go up there, but I can't. I don't think I'm supposed to. Didn't go super heavy on punch-outs in the ground, which is nice. That's sometimes what you start to see with over-decoration. It's like way too many punch-outs. And in some themes, it can end up looking real bad. Especially ones like this where it puts snow on each piece. That's punched out. Okay, and then we have a little arena over here. It's not infinite power-ups. It's more than we need, but more than we need is still infinitely better than infinite power-ups in, like, a boss fight. But also, yeah, we could just go back and get infinite powers. But that's still work. That's still better than just dumping power-ups on the player. It's more of a problem when infinite power-ups are used to justify or, make a tolerable, tedious fight. It excuses tedium, so it's always something that's worth looking out for. That's gonna squish me. I'm gonna go in here. Okay. Dungeon stuff. Yeah, I'm having trouble reading hearts with hats. That's gotta be what it is, though, right? They're wearing a hat. Reminds me of Celeste. A little bit. But I think I just can't help it at this point, is that little, simple, stylized hearts immediately. Remind me of Celeste. Oh, it's cheese, right? Where am I getting a key from? Oh no, if I ground down there, I am definitely soft locked, right? I think I am. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. There might be a soft lock there. Oh, I'm not supposed to go back in there. That was wrong. Is it killing those spawn block munchers? No, it's not. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm getting it. Yeah, the center one was open, and I was likely intended to notice that and poke around there. I feel like you'd notice it eventually. Even after flipping the switch once or twice, there isn't really any other choices, so eventually you'd probably start poking at it. Okay. Spread of enemies I feel like isn't totally necessary in setting up a puzzle room, but it also doesn't hurt anything. Zelda 1 did like that a lot, though. A whole bunch of nonsense in a room, and then after you kill them, you can push the blocks. That was such a weird thing mechanically to do. Did any of you guys remember seeing the weird Zelda 1 prototype they built to test out Breath of the Wild ideas? I'm really angry that they never released that, but the whole thing was that, like, everything interacted the way it did in Breath of the Wild, and they built out a whole bunch of different, like, fire interactions and wind interactions, so they could basically build out, essentially, like a Breath of the Wild concept in the Zelda 1 engine, and it is just horrible they never turned that into anything. I was hoping that was going to be like a Zelda 35 concept. Okay, I'm clearly missing something here. Let's check the door. Climb the hole. Maybe we're missing a switch flip. We definitely stayed on theme with the hearts. There we go. I am missing a switch flip. There we go. Okay. Alright. I was wondering if there was one more thing, but no, that's all I needed to flip it. It's in crosses. Okay. Oh, there we go. Wait. I can grab another key here. Oh, I don't need another key. Okay, doesn't matter. Oops. Okay. Oh my god. I'm really glad there was a checkpoint over there. Oop. Oh, 11:03, yeah. Good. We're wrapping up pretty soon, though. Oh, that second key is there so I can make my way back through here. Okay. Hey, no. Well, at least we stuck to the same rough set of enemies. It felt like a little bit of a spread, but then we kind of stuck to the same grouping at least. Especially when levels drag on, they can just turn into every enemy in every wheel. I'm pretty sure this is what I'm doing, right? I'm just flipping these back and forth. That's what it looked. Oh yeah, there. I didn't catch it right away, but I see it down the bottom there really clearly now. I'm going in here. Oop, oh, and that's the end of it. GG 2. GG 2. GG 2. Oh, GGZZZ maybe? With some sleeps on top? Was that what that was? Yeah, that was good. That was good. I wouldn't say that was too long by any means. We're doing a pretty traditional, like, Link style level. Oh, is that what's doing it? Is it's not resetting the timer when you finish the level? Okay, let me note that. Looks like it doesn't reset timer when you finish a level. It keeps rolling, and then even when we pull up another level, is it that I was going too fast? Let's see if it's because I was going too fast. Yeah, overall that was good. I like that. Yeah, it's never really too long unless it never comes up with new ideas. And although the last two things were basically like flip switch or that like basically flipping a switch kind of thing, they weren't playing off the same exact idea. They weren't doing the exact same thing to flip the switch, so it never felt like it was dragging its heels or going on too long. That was good. The Swamp Factory by Mozart, and I already played it. Is this what you want me to play? Something? You want me to play it again? You desire me to play it again, or was this in place of something else? Okay. Yeah, the timer did not reset. You already played it? It looks like I already played it, yeah. Yeah, I played it. Should I find something else from Mozart? I played it, and I finished it, and I liked it. I sent it yesterday, but replaced it with a different code. Interesting. Can we... Oh, this got a lot of likes. Can we see when I played it? I'm probably way far down the list. Oh, it doesn't even show you when, does it? It just shows a bunch of names. Giraffe. Giraffe and a half? I really hope that's giraffe and a half, but no, it doesn't show you when. Maybe you went back to it? I don't know. Maybe I typed in the code wrong? I don't know. I could go find something else from the guy. I don't remember it, but that's not new for me. Oh no, I remember this one. Yeah, this was cool. Yeah, this one was fun. Good indicators and everything. That's great. The world record holder is McFisty. That feels like a personal attack. That feels like an attack on who I am. Oh, no, it's not. Now it's risen. It looks like maybe Wizulus isn't always super up to date. Yeah, maybe it doesn't grab the most in live information if it had recent information on it. That's interesting. Cool. Oh, wait, I was gonna go look at other ones. Super expert level I liked, was gonna give it to you yesterday, but I had to send the Christmas level instead. I guess you played it anyways. I don't remember what the criteria was for playing it, or maybe somebody else brought it to me? Also? I don't know. I don't remember. I wish that I did. I really do. Oh, and I just started it again. So it's not going to show twice in the list either. So now we'll never know. I probably could have checked the list, and we could have maybe figured it out that way. In general, I do 10 to 12 levels in a stream, it seems like. What else you got here? Mozart. Oh, I also played another level from them, the Time Warper. Oh, I remember that. They brought that level to me. That's crazy. They brought this level to me, and it was super fucking cool. And then randomly you ran into one of their levels in Super Expert or Expert. Dude, Mario Maker's shrinking. There aren't that many of us left. Yeah, no, I remember. This was that crazy level where you freeze the fucking Bullet Bill Blasters. Maybe they brought it to me. Yeah, is Mario Maker getting small? Are there like dozens of us left and that's it? Spooky cannons. I mean, yeah, let's do that, right? Yeah, small Mario Maker world. They definitely seem like they really like doing stuff with moving blasters up and down off screen. I'm detecting a theme here. Oops. Oops. Get better! That's still in my head. I do need to get better. Yeah, overall though, I really, really like the presentation. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Of the traffic cone OCR reader. It's extremely high quality. It makes it a lot easier to have information on screen. It mostly is more reliable than the other OCR thing was, and I just like being able to present the information differently. I like being able to put it in different places without having to load the same frame like in 4 different places and chop it up that way, which I hate doing. Okay. This is a cool level. This is a cool level. This is a cool level. Oh, I was supposed to do that. God damn it. Yeah, Mozart might be, like, deaf or whatever, but he sure makes good levels. I know. That one who was named after that dog movie was the deaf one. Okay, we're doing a slide here. That's gonna push us through the bumper, who has no teeth. Oh, right. Troll levels. Troll levels worm their way into your brain and you feel like everything is just it's out to hurt you. Oops. Okay, way faster. And this is fucking cool. You guys just been wandering around out there in the dark, making these high concept levels. In 2023. Oh! Oh my god. Okay, I kind of wish that jump was indicated, but that's fine. Jesus. This is a really cool way to do an auto-scroll segment. Also, scrolling components around like this, so you are occupying different areas in the screen, is like even Nintendo doesn't get that right in their current fucking auto-scroll levels. The fucking airships, man, in... like, yeah, we had the fucking wonder effects on the airships, but it was the same one every time. So then it's just like, god damn, what are you doing? Why isn't there more? But yeah, giving the player, like, on-screen shifting objectives like this, positional objectives like this, in an auto-scroll segment is such a cool fucking way to do that. I feel like all this would work just fine without auto-scroll, too. But that, honestly, that's probably the thing that auto-scroll sections are missing. That's probably, like, the feedback I should write down somewhere for a better traditional guide than the one we have now. Oops. Like, an auto-scroll section should work without the auto-scroll. If you're waiting for either end to move, it sucks. I feel like Mario 3 did that for a good number of auto-scrolls, though. A good number of auto-scroll sections were more about, like, trying to stay centered and ready rather than, waiting. Even that early one, the World 1 auto-scroll in Mario 3 was pretty good. But I don't know what happened to Nintendo's ability to do auto-scroll levels. But yeah, this is fucking great. I can see on the thing that there's a boo on this level, and that's fucking nonsense. That is just total goddamn nonsense. I don't know who pulls up a level like this, and is like, oh, boo, I'm leaving, this is bad. I wanted a refreshing level. Some kid who's bad at the game. Yep. Yep. Man, what a cool fucking level. Yeah, it was a grumpy boo. Oops. I wonder if I can just hang out on there. Yeah, it's just hard to believe that you run into something like this and get mad at it. Like, even if you're, like, mad at it ruining your run or whatever, this is the kind of level that I'd be playing in Expert and I'd be like, oh, well, I don't care if my run is dead. This level's great. I'm going back to it. Oh, that's a cool thing now, too, though. If I was doing... That's what kills runs for me. Because I'll be playing a cool level and I just don't want to drop it. I don't want to skip it. I don't want to keep moving. But I could grab the fucking level code when it gets written down into the fucking thing. Ah. Hey, Mozart, how you doing? I almost missed you there. Let me pull chat up on this screen, too. Yeah, it was weird. Dolphin submitted a level from, that, she ran into in Super Expert, or Expert. And then this... and then I pointed out that other level, that cool level with the time stop mechanic, was also from you. And then, you know, we were joking about how, oh, it's a crazy small world. Maybe there's only like a dozen people doing Mario Maker left. And then I found another level that I like skulls and spooky shit, and it's fucking great. So, you know, great level. How did you see that I was playing the level? Like, is there a way to be notified of someone playing a level? And then you're like, oh, that's a streamer probably, and then you go and find it. That would be crazy, too. Yeah, this is a great level. Oh my god. Unless you're really dumb. Mozart, how you doing tonight? Dude. Yeah, it's honestly a little sad. Like, not in a bad way, but a little sad to be making levels this great in 2023. You just happen to be scrolling through and saw that there's only a couple dozen of us left. I'm now convinced that that's it. There's so few people left. We're all gonna know each other soon. Oh, it's sad to be making something this great in 2023. Like, I hope you were making levels this great in, like, 2020. Yeah. Well, it's just the community, the player base has shrunken so much. So bad at that. That it's sad that this won't see as many plays as it should. I wish Carl was receptive to DMs from me to be like, hey, this is a good fucking level. This is a cooldown that you need. There we go. I was having trouble with the consistency for that, but it was really effectively indicated. What are you doing to me? Oh god, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I thought I needed another boost. Yeah, no, they got a lot of likes. We saw a couple of them in there that got a couple, like, 100 likes and everything. Like, it's not like they're... not. It's just more that there used to be so many more players. Only started making a year ago. I stopped making a year ago. Had to give it up. Bad for me. No, I don't know. I haven't wanted to make a level. I feel like it's harder the more good levels you play, too, to be like, well, time to make a mediocre fucking level. Like, no. Aw. Dude. There is a Mario Maker 2 creator Discord. I wonder if they have any place to, like, dump S-tier levels. So that would also be a great place to farm for cooldowns if things keep slowing down when I start working through the massive backlog of troll levels, but also a good place to be like, hey, go and look. It also seemed like that Discord was pretty dead. I'm having a lot of trouble being consistent there. Esports. But I no longer want to move on, even though it's bedtime, because this has been great. And I want to see what else it does! Mozart, I am excited to eventually see you in the Super Mario World pipeline. I do have a play my ROM hack right now when you eventually get dragged into that, but it's where we're all going. Let's just accept it. So, get Lunar Magic, get started. I saw Nuki Dan talking about Lunar Magic as well today. I know a lot of it's the Grand Poo World 3 hype, but I also feel like it's the unavoidable pipeline. Every Mario Maker player who gets way into it and every streamer is on. They're pretty shit when I started. Streamers like you that helped me get better. I'm glad there are more. I'm glad there are more people like me who do more than just like, that was okay. Dude. My levels were pretty shit when I started, and then continued to be pretty shit. My one, like, good finished level in Mario Maker 1 was this, like, horrible, like, high difficulty but not Kaizo platformer that started with a fucking, like, auto segment before I had no familiarity with the concept of an auto segment. It just seemed cool. Fuck me! And it was terrible. It was a terrible, terrible level. A couple of the ones I still have uploaded aren't great, but they're not the worst, but I want to come back to them at some point. Make them into decent levels. Yeah, Lunar Magic. Lunar Magic is fun. There are lots of good guides for how to use it on YouTube, but like I honestly believe that after like 20, 30 minutes of guides, you can start slapping blocks down. Have enough information to start modifying, I want to say 116, but whatever. Yoshi's Island 1. Or Yoshi's Island 2. Oops. And start really getting a feel for it. It is clunky. I would absolutely love a Mario Maker styled, like, easy mode interface. If for no other reason as a fucking, like, way to ease people into Lunar Magic, and to start playing with it much more easily. I really wish someone would do that. I really wish Maddie would do that. Maddie and, the other person they made, that she made Sure Shot with. Whose name I forget constantly. Oops. Goodbye. They made a bunch of tools for Lunar Magic. They made some really cool tools for collaborating on Lunar Magic projects using Git, so that multiple people could work on stuff concurrently-ish without it being a huge mess. It's really fucking cool. Okay, I would really like to make progress. I am having a little bit of trouble being consistent with that land there. On this, I know that those are not landing indicators, but I kind of wish it would stop for a second there where it was indicated if it were possible, to give me a convenient place to land. I definitely don't think it's too hard for the level, but it feels harder than a lot of the other setups. Oh my god, and that swamp is there. It definitely feels like a pain point. It doesn't feel like a crazy spike that doesn't belong here, but it feels like a pain point. Pinch point. Yeah, I started saying too, though, this is exactly what auto-scroll segments should be. Is that you are, like, fighting for position all over the screen and trying to keep up with stuff. Rather than... Oh my god. Awesome. Rather than waiting for the screen to move. Oh, no! No, no, no! I want to continue. This was just such a great way to, Doot. Ow. Such a great way to use auto-scroll as a mechanic. Like, I honestly feel like the segment would properly function without auto-scroll, except that, you know, if you miss your boat, you're just standing there waiting to die. Yeah, I really wish Lunar Magic had at some point opened up the source. I would guess that that's a lot of what prevents us from seeing strong iterations. I wonder if anybody has bugged Usoya about that, because it's a non-profit project, so it might literally just need a bunch of people to bother the person and be like, can you do this? Fuck. I panicked. I didn't expect I was gonna get the land, and I panicked. I really wish I could get a better knee-jerk reaction to panic. That setup is so smooth. I had trouble with that pile the first couple of times, but now it's really smooth. Lunar Majario Maker. Oh. Mario LaMagic. Bad portmanteaus. I'm trying to think if somebody built a Mario Maker like UI for Lunar Magic. What the funny name would be. Ow. Esports. Was I playtest to a fault, making some parts feel a lot easier than there? Yeah. Recognizing that's important. Steve talked about that in a video a bajillion years back. Is like when a part seems very difficult while you're building the level, and then suddenly becomes extremely easy and consistent and you get it every time, is to still correct it. To still correct it before you get to that point if you can. Because that's not going to happen to most people who play the level. They're just going to run into like a hard lock there. I am certain Steve had a much better description of that than I just did, though. Yeah, it's too bad all we get is Upside Down, because Upside Down is terrible. But if you could mirror a section of the level easily, or have the whole level just mirror and start right to left, without being a reverse control thing or any of the dumb shit that we have with Upside Down, if we could quickly mirror a level, it would make it so much easier for, like, blind testing a setup that isn't any different than what you already did, but doing the inputs backwards is, like, it's gonna immediately fuck with your brain. And make it feel a lot more like you're approaching it blind and clean again. I really wish that was an option. Shut fuck up. Oh my god, that's the end. Oh my god. Oh, that was so fucking good. That was such a cool fucking concept. Sorry, Jimmy. He was closed. There's a lot of spackle on me. I gotta fix the green screen. Yeah, that's super goddamn fun. That's super great. Yeah, I really hate the upside down thing, so it's always rattling around in my brain. But yeah, I really wish we had a better way for us to do testing. Yeah, that was so fucking great. I can't think of anything to draw on it. Did Mozart have stupid hair? I feel like he did. Hang on. The worst drawing anybody's ever done. Okay. I feel like he had a big nose. This is what Mozart looks like. Oh. Kind of looks like a toad. That's what we got. That's what we got out of that. Oh. That's not even where his nose would originate from, so now it's just a tumor. Why am I trying to fix it? No! Oh. Should have tried to fix it. That's even worse. Now I want to carve out the nose. That's the problem, see? You get lost in it there. Now it's kind of a... Oh! That's low effort than even usually the comments are, but I still stand behind it. I still really stand behind it. That was great. I'm gonna do a versus. I want to get in the habit of quitting if it's terrible when I get the pop-up here. Yeah, great stuff. That was absolutely great. Bring me more. Oh, I should have followed it. I'm gonna do that after. I wasn't criticizing, I was trying to understand it. If I was criticizing it, you'd know. I would have been like, that kid is a spurg and needs pills, so they don't draw like this. It was weird. It was super weird. It was super weird, and it made me feel a little sad. Like, it made me feel like, I feel like if you draw something this weird, you might need help. Okay, this is a regular level. This is a regular-ass Mario level. Looks pretty clean. No pipe transports at all right away, but it does look like there's a subworld. Oh, and a little bit of a PowerPoint. See what happens, Mario? Oh, no! God damn it! Okay, hang on. Get the download. Okay, there's a tiny subworld, but it's just a swimming area. Maybe I'll get lucky I can get ahead of these guys. And there's only one entrance and exit, so we're probably in trouble already. Damn it. Wow. We're not gonna wait. What if you teamworked for me? What if you did that for me, Peach, Toadette, and Luigi? What if? Thanks a lot for watching. We'll be doing more viewer levels tomorrow. You guys have a good night. I am out of here. I did like that from all. That's enough though. I'm out of here. Have a good night. Bye.